Giant Goofballs, a New York Giants podcast. Are you a goofball that loves Giants football? If so, sit back and relax as we talk about the team that both excites and frustrates us so much. And now, here are your goofball hosts, Drew and Rob.
Welcome, fellow goofballs, to Two Giant Goofballs, a New York Giants podcast. I am Drew. We're here for your play-by-play for this upcoming matchup here with the Washington Commanders here today, guys. Rob's going to be maybe popping out a little later. He's got some plans with a group of people here, so wasn't able to come on right off the bat for this one here. So want to give you guys up to date real quick here. We're about to start kickoff here in the game, but what's going on here in the game? This is a tale of running backs to start off with here. So Tyrone Tracy Jr., who we all expected to probably not play because he got the concussion last Monday, so doesn't have a full week to recover, just 6 days there, does actually clear concussion protocol. He is in the game there. The big one, though, Brian Robinson Jr. is not in the game. This is the guy who tore up this defense last time, week 2, we faced each other. So this is a big get for the Giants there because, let's be honest, we haven't been able to stop the run literally all season long. So he's out. They still have Austin Eckler, obviously, who's more of a receiving running back there. And they do have Jeremy McNichols, who be kind of more their running back there, for lack of a better term there. The big news also going into the game here, as kickoff has started, is that we will be on our third kicker this season already, as Jude McAtamney is going to be the kicker this time now, as we have yet another injury there to the kicking position. So, all right, so we're about to start off here. We got the legacy uniforms here, guys, today. I don't know about you all, but I love this uniform. To me, this should be the uniform we have the entire season here. This is the old school Big Blue Wrecking Crew, LT, Sims, Bavaro, Banks. That's the way it should be, guys. All right, here we go. So we got 1st and 10 here, guys, on the 30. Jones in the shotgun, handing off. Looks like it's about 3 yards there for Tracy on that first play. And just in case anybody's wondering, also, Chris Hubbard is in once again at the left tackle position. I know that's been kind of an issue. Obviously did not look good last week. We'll see what happens there. But like I said, the big news does for an offense. Let's be honest, guys. Tracy's in. That's big. That's big. All right, here we go. Jones back in shotgun formation here. Another handoff. Yeah, nice little move there by Tracy to get some yards. That's on 2nd and 7. Looks like it's going to be about 3rd and 2 there. So, as my co-host is attacking me here, this is Martini the cat. New cat in the house, so she's not allowed to be free with the rest of the animals in the house yet. So, I bring her here with me lately. All right. 3rd down. So 3rd and 3 it's going to be, actually. Again, Jones in the shotgun formation, single back. Nice little play there, but not for anything there. Nice setup, I should say, but the wrong target. I mean, Theo Johnson, the rookie tight end, is sitting there literally with 2 people by him at that point. Easy stop for the drive there. I mean, that's just, again, not a bad play because Jones had some time to get to someone there, just wrong target. This has been a theme for the Giants this year for some reason. It's like, let's go ahead and pass the ball to somebody who's nowhere near the sticks on 3rd down, that clearly has no ability to get the 1st down. It just boggles me. And I'd like to think it's a quarterback issue, but until I see a new quarterback, I'm not going to put Dable, with a free pass in that one yet. So we'll see. All right, punting away there. Goes out of bounds there. Looks like it's going to be, let's see where the ref puts it there. But if I had to guess, it's going to be the high 20s there. All right. So, and now they're talking about Jayden Daniels. Again, he has the rib injury, but he should be no different than what he's been at that point. Kid's been a beast, guys. We said that going into this draft, if I could have gotten any quarterback in this draft, even over Caleb Williams, Jayden Daniels would have been the guy. Best quarterback in the NFC East now. Dwayne says, I'm ahead. And Deb's in. Hey, Deb says, glad you're doing play-by-play, Drew, here in Connecticut with the Giants from the same time and channel as the Patriots. They always put the Patriots on. Grrr. Yeah, it's weird in Connecticut, you know? It's right at that border, so I'm kind of shocked they don't try to put on both. They should. All right. Jayden Daniels in shotgun formation on 1st and 10. Got 3 receivers there on the right side for him there. He's taking his time, making an adjustment on the play. And they're going to run it right off the bat. Look at that. The Giants actually stopping a running back. Ooh. Is it Christmas early? It's only November, guys. But yeah, be 2nd down and 10. That should be a stop for no gain, maybe 1 at the most, guys. Yeah, 2nd and 10. As they're right now doing their kissing Jayden Daniels butt portion of the programming. But honestly, guys, he deserves a lot of praise. He's been doing damn good. Change his franchise around potentially here. All right, 2nd down 10, another run. Eckler going to get about 5 yards on that. So we'll have a 3rd and 5. Not a bad first, start there for the Giants defense. 2 rushes, 5 yards. I'll take that all day long, guys. So doing kind of a quick setup for that 3rd down. So 3rd and 5. Again, Jayden Daniels in shotgun formation, empty backfield besides him. And here we go. Got a lot of time, guys. And good coverage there. Good coverage. There we go. All right. So, yeah, dropped the ball there at that point. It's close to that point. It's WR Jackson. Good to see him actually in the game. But, yeah, that's good coverage. Let's see. They're doing slow-mo right now. Honestly, should have been caught. But, yeah, WR Jackson with the big play here in his first action back. Seems like probably 2-3 weeks here. All right, so we got back-to-back punts here to start the game, guys. And punts up in the air. Good hang time. This is going to be deep potentially for the Giants. Oh, nice move. Gets it about the 10, gets it back up to about the 17-yard line there. I'll take a 7-yard return. Got a flag on the play. Find out what happened. There's a late flag, so either that or the guys on TV just haven't seen it early on. Let's find out. All right, here we go. Let's see. Oh, it's a block, of course, on the Giants' illegal blindside block. Like I said, guys, it's story of our season here. Giants just, and it's weird because it's a team that you don't think that'd be as big a thing as it is because we've been doing so bad record-wise. But this has been an undisciplined team, guys, all year long. This has been penalty after penalty, legal formations, now legal block, legal shift, offensive lineman downfield when he shouldn't be. I mean, this is just way too often this stuff's happening, guys. Way too often. It's not what I expected this team at all. All right, so Giants get the ball 2nd time after run, stupid pass that shouldn't have been made. So we got to see something a little different here. I call for this all the time when I do these games. And I'm going to call for it again. I want a deep pass. I know Jones sucks at them lately. Don't get me wrong, but you got to get these deep passes going to get these defenses honest. I mean, you can't go ahead and just throw short yardage passes and run the ball. Because what you're going to have is the defense is going to creep up on you at that point, and that's going to start stopping all that stuff. Tracy last week was just a freaking beast, and assuming he's 100% back to regular at that point and not getting affected by the issues with that concussion from last week, which, again, he's cleared protocol. You have to imagine he's back to 100%. That means give him some help. Give him some help and let him kind of take over this team. This is not a stellar defense, guys, that we're facing this week. This is a defense that made the Giants look like an actual manageable NFL offense here last time. So, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. I want to see a deep pass. I'd love to see, 9 routes at that point down the seams with both Slayton and with Hyatt. I know Hyatt's more of a, decoy than anything else, but he's still a quick guy that you can have as another option. Something's got to get him involved at this point. Something's got to. So, all right, we got an NFL commercials. They should be coming back in a second. Those usually typically come on right before they go back. So, as they're advertising Sunday Ticket on Sunday Ticket, which just seems really ironic, right? So, all right, guys, let's see. Okay, here we go. So now they're starting to come back. Let's see what we got going on here. All right, got 11:35 left in the game, guys. Again, to recap, we got two drives, sorry. One for the Giants, one for the Commanders, each of them ending in a punt, 3 and out. Giants got the ball back right now. We're at the 8-yard line, though, guys. We are deep. We are deep in Commanders territory, in our own territory here. So, all right, it's going to be a run to start. Tracy, going to get about, let's see here, about 4 yards, looks like there. I'll take it, though. Get us a little breathing room at that point. Who would have thought Tyrone Tracy Jr. They got to take over right now? You know, him and Nabers both just been a good combo of rookies at that point to really help this offense going. You know, we also thought Singletary was going to be the guy, but Singletary's been a veteran, been steady, but hasn't a ton. Tracy's been the guy. So, all right, second down, and again another run. It's going to be a first down, guys. There we go. There we go. Going to get out to about the 21-yard line. And what's crazy is we all know what's going to happen, guys. When's the last time? And even I can go back to the Saquon. I don't want to sit here and bash Saquon, but this is a guy now in Tracy that we all know is getting the ball. We all know they're going to run the ball with Tracy, and yet this defense is having trouble stopping him. You know, he had last week the Steelers had trouble stopping him. So, all right, we got 1st and 10. Got Bellinger in motion. And another run. This time by Jones. Nice run this is going to be. Here we go. He's going to get to about the 45-yard line, guys. And you know what it was? This was set up because of the fact that it was a fake handoff to Tracy. And everybody was focused so much on Tracy. Bellinger was in motion, almost lining up like a fullback at that point. Everybody thought it was going to be, one step to the right. And then there we go, right up the middle. Bellinger actually slid over to cover the edge, though, at that point for Jones. And wide open, guys. Absolutely wide open. Listen, there's not a lot Jones does very good. I'm not to just bash the guy nonstop, but a lot of people do. But one thing he does very well is he still runs the ball very well. All right, 1st and 10. Another handoff. This is Singletary. He's going to get about 15, 16 yards here, guys. Woo. Maybe I'm wrong on the whole deep shot to keep the defense honest here, but it's a 15-yard run at that point there. And this was nice. The run blocking is great. They're showing the replay and this stuff, guys. The run blocking has just been really good. The holes are there. Holes are absolutely there. And Singletary just ran around at that point, did a really good job there. Just going right through the hole and then making the slight adjustments where you need to. All right, 1st and 10. And they are just stacking this time now, guys. Another run. Tracy, he's going to get another, looks like about 9, almost 10 yards. He's going to be close to that first down, depending on where his knee went down when he fell over, because he did fall forward towards that first down marker. Got the first down. Okay, there we go. Like I said, it's depending on where he fell forward. Very smart of him like that. Like I said, making sure he fell forward, not backwards. Try to get that little extra. All righty. Got a drive going, guys. Look at this. Whew. That's 3 rushes, 24 yards for Tracy so far in the game, guys. E-Money says, go NY Giants. Lenzo says, hey, man, what's up? Here we go. And up. As I'm putting your guys' comments, now let's see here. It looks like a really bad play just happened there. Okay, incomplete pass. They counted it on. Fowler went towards Jones. We'll see the replay here in a second. It was a screen being set up at that point. Fowler goes out. Chris Hubbard is the guy who let him go through. Jones moved just forward enough at that point where it's considered an incomplete pass. But, yeah, that was very, very close to being a really, really bad play, guys, because right as he threw the ball, Mathis, one of the defensive tackles, was right there at that point to go ahead and get that. So Jones, I mean, it's hard to say when you're throwing the ball and you're getting hit. It's hard to control where it goes at that point. So I don't want to necessarily throw that at Jones, but Washington is challenging it, by the way, guys. I don't know how if they blew the whistle, you get to see. That is a fumble, guys. Though, look at this showing the replay. That is a fumble. I got to see what they can do. I thought I heard a whistle. Anybody else watching? Well, let me know. They heard a whistle as well. I thought I heard a whistle. Once you hear a whistle, the play's dead. So how are you going to give it to them if the other team wasn't even necessarily going for it? Tracy's not behind that. Fumble is a disaster. Yeah, I mean, that's driving the ball finally. Gotta say finally, it's early in the game. I'm not trying to see the game. I'm trying to see the season overall, guys. Lorenzo says, come on, 2025, bring on board. And we'll do our when we get to the bye week here in a couple weeks, guys, we will be going ahead and doing a show, Rob and I, on specifically the quarterbacks that we think will be coming out in the 2025 draft, guys. So look for that to be coming out. If you haven't already, do me a favor, please hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit the thumbs up if you're on YouTube, hit the like or the love button there on Facebook so we can get this rolling out there. Let's see here. Dwayne says the second he decides to throw, it's a catastrophe. Yeah, I mean, this is the problem. I know the way our depth chart is set up at quarterback, guys, quite frankly, to me is reverse what it should be. Should be DeVito starting, should be Locke as the backup, and should be DJ as the emergency quarterback. Because we've got to be protecting ourselves from the injury clause at this point. I don't understand why he's still out there. Absolutely ridiculous. And if he gets hurt, guys, and we end up having to owe him all this money next year, I'm going to be freaking pissed and calling for whoever's head made that call. Whether it's Dable, whether it's Shane, whether it's both. If that happens, point blank, I will be calling for their heads. Because that's absolutely malpractice to be keeping this guy out there at this point. The season's over. And it's not like he's helping us win right now. Look at got one pass for 1 yard. And now potentially a fumble. Again, I'm curious what they're going to do with that fumble part there. I could have swore I heard a whistle. So we'll have to see. But yeah, DJ's just, it's done. It's done. Tracy's got to call for ownership at that point because Mara is signing off for it. You can't call for ownership, though. They can't, like, I demand you sell the team. It's not going to happen. Let's be honest. It's not going to happen. And I don't blame Mara because if you look at, and again, I know it's a TV show, so who knows how much of it's legit, but if you, okay, they're just sorry. The TV's just saying it's going to be Washington ball, and I agree, it's going to be. We're just talking about it right now here, but yeah, they gave it to Washington guys officially, so they got the ball at the 31-yard line. Horrible play for us guys. All right, Daniels in the shotgun formation. Eckler on a run for the first down. Yeah, that's horrible, guys. Absolutely horrible. 2nd and 5 we're going into, though. It's a 5-yard run by Eckler. That's just ridiculous, guys. Absolutely goddamn ridiculous. Talk about momentum killer, too. And you all know, if we watch regularly, I'm big on momentum. Momentum is huge. Flag, of course. Cordell Flott. It's obvious flag. He didn't turn around at all. That's such an easy play. It's not even funny. Watch the replay. Those you guys watching live there, you'll see it. Doesn't turn around. Pushes the receiver just a little bit. The receiver obviously, made a bigger flap than it really is at that point there. But, I mean, listen, Flott, you have to turn around. You have to look at the ball. That's such an obvious pass interference. It's not even funny. Again, stupid plays. Team not being disciplined. And as much as I've been okay on Dable, let's get to the point where, listen, offense is having issues with plays. Defense is having issues with penalties. Offense is having issues with all kinds of penalties as well. It's just at some point it goes in the coach. So 1st and goal, guys, on the 4-yard line, it looks like there. And, of course, we're going to run the ball. They're going to run the ball. They're going to get about, let's say it's going to be down to about the 1-yard line, guys. Not a good position for a team that can't stop the run, but the Giants do have a very good run defense. A very good red zone defense. If you remember last time we played, this was, field goal after field goal after field goal for the Commanders. We were able to not stop their offense, but we were able to stop them from scoring touchdowns. I guess a minor win here. 2nd and goal here, guys. Jayden Daniels going to throw it. Terry McLaurin. Scary Terry for the touchdown, guys. This is what happens when you turn the ball over. You give people points very easily. Can't say I'm shocked. Can't say I'm shocked, guys. You know, you got two big mistakes here that led to that. You got Banks 101, by the way, on Scary Terry. And yeah, that was just not good cover. I don't know why you'd give him the inside position on that. I mean, if you look at the way they lined up, he was literally on the outside of the receiver at that point there. Made it very easy for him to go in at that point. Like he just went with the separation that was already there to start with because of the positioning. That's just stupidity. All right, extra point there. So yeah, we are officially down, guys, 7-0. To be honest, I kind of expect us to be down the rest of the game. I don't know about y'all. I just got to this point where I don't trust the Giants to do anything right at this point. But yeah, that's horrible. Absolutely horrible, guys. So fumble, pass interference, horrible coverage. Yeah, touchdown. It's going to be every time. Every single time, guys. So now the big thing is, can DJ try to make up for that mistake? You know, I can't sit there and say I have a ton of confidence at that. I really can't. Like, how could I possibly have that kind of confidence? You know, he's the guy who's seen 6 years of issues. I mean, I'm just so fed up. It's not even funny. That's where I'm at. I'm just so fed up. So, you know, maybe Lorenzo's right here. Bring on Ward next year. Who knows? Join says I'm ready to turn it off already. Listen, it wasn't for the show. Maybe I would. Maybe replace the water bottles here with some vodka or something. You know. We just got next week in Germany too. At least that should be a winnable game. We got the Panthers next week. I mean, if we can't beat the Panthers, who can we beat? You know. I mean, let's be honest there. Who can we beat if we can't beat the Panthers? So, all right. Now they're doing an ad with all kinds of meat, by the way. I didn't even eat lunch yet. It's a bad move. I could definitely go for some grilled steak and sauce like they have in the commercials there. So I guess the question comes into being now, guys. We're going to go into this and just back to what we were doing, run the ball. I mean, it's working against this Commanders defense, guys. You know, I mean, it's definitely working. I mean, you know, you still got, Jonathan Allen on the IR right now. So they do have Newton, who was, obviously a top pick for them. So they have, I guess, some options at that defensive tackle position. For some reason, they love to stack up there. But, with him out, it's definitely a little weakened. And so far, so good there. But to me, I would go run, deep shot. And you got to take that deep shot, guys. Again, I know Jones is not good at it. You got to take the deep shot. If you keep on doing short routes, you notice towards the end of that, they were stacking that line. And that's part of what probably caused that, a fumble to happen. Besides the fact that, it was fumble to happen there. Besides the fact that there is, good coverage on the receivers at that point, you also had issues where you had the past rushers at that point were right there in 2 seconds because everybody's just stacking the line because they're expecting run. Dwayne says if we can't beat the Panthers, there's no expectations to keep Jones in there. I mean, technically we don't have one now, but that would be the final nail in the coffin for this regime. I think that's the plan. I really do. As Eric Ray returns a kickoff there, is going to get down to about the 27-yard line. I think that's just the plan at this point, is to go ahead and change everything at the bye week there. Give them a chance to kind of go in there, get some time, get ready. But personally, if I was the Giants, I would want to start him next week against the Panthers. Why not try to give some confidence to him? Let him go with the win and get some confidence. If there's the team we're going to beat this year again, it's going to be the Panthers, guys. Worst team in the NFL, probably. All right, so Jones behind under center this time. And right back to that run game. And here we go. Another steady, looks like about 4 yards there. As they're showing Cousins throwing up to Drake London at a touchdown. So Falcons are up on the Cowboys 7-3 in the first. Loving to see the Cowboys lose. At least I got something to make me happy. 2nd and 6, guys. Jones in the shotgun formation. Got Slayton in motion. And a run of the ball again. Looks like that was Singletary. There seem to be splitting it a lot more this week than they were last week. That's for sure, between the two running backs. So All right, we got third down going now. All right, so 3rd and 2, and they are going much quicker in on the plays here, which is good. Jones tends to play better for that. I don't know if he just overthinks it when he's got time, but let's see here. Got Slade in motion again, and they're running the ball again. And they're gonna get a run. They're gonna get that about 3 yards on a 3rd and 2, so we got another first down at least. But again, guys, you can't run. You notice some of these runs are getting a little shorter now. You have to pass the ball eventually. Which I know is a scary proposition with Daniel Jones in there, but you got to do it. If you don't have confidence to let the man throw the ball and take him out of the goddamn game, what it boils down to. Singletary's now 4 rushes, 25 yards. So we got Tracy back in the game. We got single back formation with him right behind Jones in shotgun. Bellinger in motion. And another run. That's what I'm saying. Like, Tracy's got some spin moves there. That guy's going to be dizzy by now. It's like 2-3 spin moves back to back there. But guys, again, you can't keep doing this. You have to throw the ball eventually. 2nd and 6. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. And spin move 1. And he got out of 1. Spin move 2. And that's when he got caught. Kind of spun around the 3rd time as part of the tackle, to be honest. All right. So Jones again in the shotgun formation with Tracy off to the left of him. And another handoff. Listen, it's crazy. So it's kind of working, but it's a 5-yard run, so it should be 3rd and 1. Like I said, they're just run. Again, if you can't trust Jones to throw the ball, though, take him out of the goddamn game. Put Locke in. Not that I think Locke's any good, but sheesh. The run to pass ratio is absolutely insane in this. Think about this. This is the 3rd drive, guys. We've passed the ball twice. 1 for 1 yards, 1 for a fumble. And QB sneaking it, trying to do the brotherly shove, and I don't think they got it. We're going to find out, but it's close. Got a little second surge there. It's close. There we go. They're calling a first down. So we got a first down again. That's the thing. We are driving the ball on these Commanders, guys. It's a crazy thing, especially the fact that we're not even passing at all. But sheesh. It's like eventually, guys, you got to get some points out of these drives. It don't matter if all you're doing is just, getting a couple of first downs, then getting rid of the ball again. So, all righty. And we got the ball, by the way, about the 47-yard line there, about 3 yards shy of the midway mark there. And guess what we're doing again? We're running again. About maybe 2-3 yards now on a run by Tracy. All righty, let's see here. So 2nd down there. Again, guys, we got to pass. Got to pass eventually, guys. 2nd and 6. They gave him 4 yards on this. By the way, real quick while we're waiting for the 2nd down, nobody who hasn't already, guys, do me a favor. If you're new to the channel, hit like, hit subscribe. We do at least 3 live episodes a day. Plus, obviously, we were to work on game day. As Tracy gets the ball again, this is insane, guys. Another 4 yards there. But this is, at what point did the Commanders just say, you know what, we're not going to bother just going for the pass? Maybe that's what they're waiting for. But it's like, how many runs in a row is this? Insane. All right, so we got 3rd down and 2. 3rd down and 2. Jones is in shotgun formation, Slayton in motion again. And guess what we're doing? We're running the ball again. We still got it. Oh, my God. Get the ball down to the 39-yard line. You need 3rd and 2. Got about, 5 or 6 yards on that play there. And that was Singletary that time. Like I said, they're doing a good job of going back and forth. I prefer that personally. I really do. Singletary's not a bum, even though he hasn't quite met expectations so far this year. I feel like that's especially certain games, but you can't overuse Tracy at that point. The guy's still learning at that point. So here we go. 1st and 10. Like I said, about 39-yard line. Jones under center. And he's going to pass, and it's going to be a screen to Wan'Dale Robinson, who's going to get hit about 5 yards behind scrimmage. When I meant pass the ball, I didn't mean that, guys. I meant, throw it downfield. Like, look at, you can see on the screen here, it's showing the replay. Everybody was up at the line, basically, guys. And for some reason, with everybody up at the line, we thought this is a great time for a screenplay. That's not when you do screenplays. Like, this is really bad. This is 6-yard loss here. This is really bad play calling so far, guys. That's two catches. I said two completions, -5 yards now for Daniel Jones. And we're just about done with the first quarter. That's ridiculous. As Jones goes back to pass again, got so many defenders on him, it's not even funny. He's running the ball. Got about 5 yards on that. So we're going to have a third down coming up. Again, this is probably the best part of Jones's game is running the ball. Let's see. Trying to see if anybody's open as they show the replay. Everybody's pretty well covered. I mean, I can't sit there and complain at that point. But Wan'Dale Robinson at one point was open as he was running the ball. It's hard to second guess that, though, at that point. He was already on the run. 3rd and 5 we're at, guys. 3rd and 5. So actually was 11-yard rush there by DJ. And let's see what happens there. Somebody moves. Someone moved. That'd be nice. 3rd and 5. There we go. It's on the Commanders for once, guys. On the Commanders for once. Neutral zone infraction. So 3rd and 1, they're going to call it at that point there. So it's funny because they said 3rd and 5 before. 5-yard penalties, now 3rd and 1. I don't know about y'all, but math is not my strong suit, but that math don't add up. That's some fuzzy math right there. So I'm guessing it's like 3rd and inches. They just don't want to call it inches. But yeah, guys, we got to get something on this passing game already. This is ridiculous. This is like watching a game from the 1940s here. Just run, screen pass. Run, screen pass. Can't play that way. Can't do it. So, but at least the Giants are driving. It's crazy how effective they're being right now at the run game, considering the fact that they're not passing at all. Like, you can see the defense literally just going up in the box at that point. Safety's moving up, corners doing, tight coverage at that point up front. And for whatever reason, we're just not throwing the ball still, just keep on running. Like I said, any decent quarterback, we'd be taking a deep shot right now. Absolutely be taking a deep shot. Because I guarantee you somebody will be open. Guarantee you. But this offensive line also has to be able to block a little bit to get that happening. Because the few times he's gotten a chance to block, there's definitely been guys in his face like crazy. Now, part of that, though, keep in mind, is by design. Because these have been screen passes. So when you're screen passes, you're pulling your guys out to the side to help there. So, if it's the screen to the left, the tackle and guard a lot of times will move out to be, blockers in that scenario, and vice versa if it's the right side there. So, it's part of that design, but, definitely hasn't been the best protection for Jones so far in this game. The few times they have gone to pass, that's for sure. So, but at least we're in a stage right here we can actually maybe put some points to the board. The big thing is it's got to be touchdowns, guys. We got, again, we got some issues here potentially at the, the kicker position, now going on a 3rd kicker of the season, which, by the way, what the hell is it with us and kickers? 2nd year in a row, guys, we're having trouble keeping a kicker healthy. It's just a really weird thing. Backup punter, 3rd string kicker, just something seems a little off on that, and maybe it's getting to that time for Gano where he's just kind of reaching that age where injuries are happening, and maybe we need to reassess that position in the offseason. As much as I like Gano as a kicker, you can't be healthy and play, then, but can't blame him, obviously, for the backups getting hurt, too. I mean, how many kickers we have last year? 5 kickers, finally, before we got one that actually stayed a little healthy for a little while. Mason Crosby, the ex-Packer, had to be our kicker for the last few weeks. So, yeah, look at that. 10 rushes, 1 pass, guys. And 39 yards on 11 plays. That's a crazy, crazy ratio there. But here we go, guys. 3rd and 1. Ball about the 30-yard line. We all know what's going on. Jones got it this time. Got about a 1.5 yards at that point there, basically. But, yeah, I mean, Yeah, that was literally a third in inches. I don't know why they didn't call it like that on the screen. You can see the blue and yellow lines there. Clearly, it's about half a yard they had. So kind of scary. Jones got -5 yards throwing, but 37 yards rushing. 8 first downs, guys, in that first quarter. That's actually that's 7 actually in the first quarter. 8 now in the game. That's pretty good. I'll take that. So, all right, first down, and what are we doing? Jones is running the ball this time. That's what they're saying. He's going to get some yardage here, guys. He's going to get like 13 yards. So we're going to get the ball around the 15-yard line with that. And Silas's love from Bangladesh. What's up, man? By the way, if you have any good recipes for Bangladesh food, I don't know what kind of food y'all got in Bangladesh. I'm assuming it's similar to some of the other, food I've tried from like areas I've been to Singapore and places like that. So, but I love international food. Love international food. I'm one of those guys. If I go outside, I go out to the restaurant. I'm not getting a burger. I can make that home. All right, here we go. First down, guys. DJ throwing the ball. We actually got a completion here, but another short completion, only like 3 yards to Tyrone Tracy. Fake the handoff to him, then hit him in the flat. Crazy thing is, guys, that's the most successful passing play we've had so far today. 3 yards. Think about that. 3 yards. We're at -10 pass yards right now. Let's see here. One of the best food in Bangladesh and biryani. I'm going to take a picture of that on my phone actually here and try to see about doing that later on. Like I said, I love international foods. 2nd and 7. Of course, we are running the ball. Oh, there we go. Here we go. So ran on, it was Slayton actually at that point. Coming across the formation, getting the handoff. And guys, that's a good run there. We're at 1st and goal. We are at 1st and goal, guys. Giants managed to score some points here. So ball was about the 12-yard line. Like I said, he just went across the formation as DJ went to roll out. Everybody thought he was going to go to, outs to the right side, but Slayton took it down to about the 2-yard line there, guys. So good 10-yard rush by him. All right, so 1st and goal. 1st and goal. And let's see. Here we go. Doing a pass. Throwing the ball too. Oh, is it caught? Is he get it? Did he get it? Touchdown. There we go. Manhurts for the touchdown. He's been blocked by the defender. It was a little hard to see if he caught it at first, but no, touchdown. Here we go. We got a tie game, guys. We got a tie game. Make it up for that fumble right there. As best you can, at least. Still pissed about the fumble. So it should be up 10-0 right now, but. And Manhurst, remember, guys, he's the one who lost the touchdown in the Steelers game because of the penalty. Should have been a touchdown. It's not on him. It was a penalty by Nabers, if I remember right, last week. So he gets a touchdown though today instead. A nice catch, like just threw up at that point. Nice high point. Oh, we barely made that extra point, guys. I was a little nervous in that. McAtamney barely made that. There we go, though. It's funny though, watching the replay, guys. Like Manhurts has no ups whatsoever. He could not play basketball, that's for sure. He's not Antonio Gates, that's for sure. I'm looking it up, by the way, now. This dish salad, and I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly there. Let me know if I'm not. But let's see, the rice dish, meat and spices. Some people put vegetables and paneer. Ooh, that looks good. That looks good. I'm gonna have to try that. This is why I love when I'm talking to people online like this. You get so much stuff that you don't even, really know about like that. I'm gonna try that. That's nice. Oh, this is exactly the kind of spices I like here. Bay leaves, anise, cardamoms, a little bit of cinnamon. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna be trying that, man. Anybody just joined? We're asking Salah because he's from Bangladesh for local dish at that point for people to try that might not have tried it. Like I said, I love international food. I'm such a food person. It's not even funny. So let's see. You know what the nice thing is, guys, too, as we're watching this is going to be the last game of political ads for us. Next week will be over. I love Joel, but I'm tired of them. It's like no ad's going to make me change my mind. Not to get political with you all. I'm not going to give you my personal because I'm not trying to be that guy to sway somebody either way. You vote for whoever you want to vote for. Just vote. That's all I care about. Do your duty. Now they got the commercial there. Next week's going to be fun, guys, in Germany. Though I still think I feel bad for the people in Germany. It's like you get one game a year, and you get the Giants and the Panthers. Really, like that doesn't quite seem right. Doesn't quite seem right, guys. But like I said, it's at least a game that Giants can go in and be confident in, which is very, very rare. That's for damn sure. So, all right. So now we're gonna have to go out there, back on defense, guys, and see what I want the defense to see if they can mimic what they did that first drive, obviously. So, guys, if you can get a 3 and out, let the Giants go back on offense. Let them try to control the time here better, like they've been doing. Maybe get some more points on the board. Like all of a sudden, that momentum, like I said, momentum is key. Goes right onto the Giants. Right now, it's leaning to the Giants because we just scored and the game's tied. But Deb says I would not bet money on the Panthers game. Just saying, I would not. Yeah, I would not. I'll tell you point blank that I would always tell people not to bet any money on the Giants right now. The way we're playing, we have definitely not been good this year. Definitely have not been. So 12 rushes, 3 passes in that last scoring drive, guys. That's insane. That's insane. Let's see where we're at. So Giants, Panthers, box score. Let's see where we're at. As the Commanders are about to go ahead and 1st and 10. They're in the huddle right now, coming out. Let's see what we got. Got Jayden Daniels in shotgun formation with a running back behind him. And it's going to be a run. And it's by Jayden Daniels. He did a good fake on that there. Burns almost got him. Would have been a really nice play because he was like the only one in the vicinity of him. But going to get about 5 yards. That was a good fake. I thought I fell for myself. But Burns was the one guy who didn't. And the nice thing is he pushed him at least towards the outside enough. So, they get a more 2nd and 1. So we get 9 yards in that. Sheesh. Looks like it's right at the first down yard line there with a run to find out who. Looks like it's going to be a 3rd and inches, guys. 3rd and inches. Oh, there's that. I'm saying he's got it. Okay. They're moving the chains. TV broadcast. This is why you need a second play-by-play option because TV broadcast like, oh, yeah, that didn't quite get it. Then they start moving the chains. Oh, I guess they did get it. All right, 1st and 10, shotgun formation for Daniels. He's back to pass. And, let's see if that's a catch because if that's a catch, that's good feet work there. That is a catch by Brown. That is, let's see, foot. And I got to see, did that second foot come down, guys? I want to see that I didn't see that second foot go down. I saw the same foot go down twice, which is weird. But I didn't see that second foot go down. You don't understand it. They're not going to challenge it. Daniels back to throw again. Ooh. Dory Jackson. Oh, I'm sorry. Drew Phillips. I keep on forgetting a Dory Jackson, not 22 anymore sometimes. But yeah, that was a nice hit. I was going to say that was crazy at the Dory Jackson's hit like that. We should know better. But yeah, we got 2nd and 7, guys. I'll take that. Drew Phillips has been that guy, man. Just comes up, hits them down low. All right, so shotgun formation. Got 2 back set though, and they are running the ball. And oh my God, big run. Ball down about the 21-yard line for Eckler. I said that, but like I said, Giants got to learn to stop this running game, guys. Got to learn to stop it. And that's just bad. Just big holes, guys. McFadden, too, should have gotten him. Pinnock got dragged for a few yards as well. 6 rushes, 34 yards for Eckler, who has been a backup most of the season, basically, and a 3rd down back. Absolutely ridiculous, guys. All right. First and 10 again. Daniels back to, it's going to be a screen to Eckler, and he's going to get about almost 9-10 yards here. Let's see whether, again, depends on where his knee went down. But that very well may be a first down again. There we go. Now let's see. Drew Phillips got thrown to the ground in that. That's ridiculous. 2nd and 1. So yeah, it was 9 yards. All right. Shotgun formation. Daniels with the ball. And he's running with it himself at that point. He's going for it. He's going to be about to the line of scrimmage, guys. So they'll be 3rd and 1. So, all right, 3rd down and 1. You know it's going to be a short run probably coming up. See if they try the tush push too. It seems like everybody wants to do the tush push now. That was Ojulari was staying with him pace by pace in that thing. Might be Ojulari's last game, guys, as the Giant. One thing to keep an eye on. There's a big rumor the Falcons want him badly. And if we don't plan on keeping him, guys, I'd love to keep him, but if we don't plan on keeping him, get what you can. There we go. And run the ball. Yeah, up. There we go. Giants did it. So they did give him a 3rd and 2, not a 3rd and 1. But yeah, they got only a yard on that. So Dexter Lawrence right there. They're going for it. So 4th and 1, guys. This is a big stop here. This could be a big difference in this game potentially. They are 9 for 9 4th down conversions this year, guys. The Commanders are. Let's see. Daniels going for it. And they're going to get it. They got it. He's going to get down about the 6-yard line, guys. Deb says, Ojulari for Penix. I would take that deal in a heartbeat, Deb. You know me. You know me. You know I take that in a heartbeat. I'm probably the biggest Penix guy you'll ever come across in the Giant content creators. But, yeah, that was bad. That was a huge hole for him on a 4th and 1. There was no one covering the edge whatsoever. That's been one of the biggest knocks on Ojulari, as I've been pointing out on the program here. I mean, that's why he's not the guy necessarily to be your full time. He's your he's your pass edge rusher kind of guy, and that's it. He's not a full time edge guy. So he's gonna get down to the 1-yard line now, Eckler. Eckler's been like a power back in this game, which is sad because he's not that guy. Not that guy at all. Jose says, should we fire Dable after the season and try to hire Ben Johnson? Listen, I'd like Ben Johnson if we do fire Dable, but I'd rather just keep Dable and have some consistency here. Looks like he's going to get in for that touchdown. Took a couple hits and still got in. So there's Eckler again. Like I said, Eckler is playing like much better than he should be playing against any other defense, guys. Let's be honest. This doesn't happen. We got to really figure out a way to stop this. This is a little insane. Okereke hit him. Could have stopped him. Was that Ojulari? Yeah, Ojulari behind him. Could have stopped him. And he just... When Austin Eckler is dragging defenders into the end zone, guys, there's an issue. Not to be disrespectful to Eckler. He's had a nice career. But he's a smaller running back that's a 3rd down back at this point in his career. He's not that guy. So, all right. Well, like I said, not what I was hoping. I was hoping to get some momentum here. I was hoping to get a chance to get the ball back at that point and get up in the game here. But instead, we got to try to get the 2nd touchdown. Got to try it because you can't get. That's the thing. The Giants can't get down because when the Giants get down, we get into issues because we can't score a lot. So if you're going to go tit for tat and try to go touchdown, we're going to be in trouble because we don't score touchdowns like that. Guys, we have 7 points, but we're only averaging about 15 a game. So we're on pace to be done for the rest of this half, and now we're down by a touchdown already. You know, but 14 points, I can't complain with this defense right now. So be very careful on that. And I'm worried on that. I'm not complaining about the defense in this. They gave up that touchdown. But the touchdown, the other one before, that was on Jones. I'm not going to sit there and blame them for giving up a touchdown on a short yard, a short field position there. It's someone on them still to blame. Someone goes on them. Don't get me wrong, but giving up a touchdown when you started at like the 30 is like the equivalency of giving up a field goal. It's like you can't 100% put it on them. Oh my God, I got more political ads. Enough of this stuff, guys. All right, so got to go back into it here. Got to score another touchdown. The Giants now are going to probably just do what they've been doing. Run. It was working. I don't like it. I don't like the fact that we're not, passing at all. That's just absolutely insane. You can't just take that part of the game out. I don't understand what's going on. I get it. It's working, but you got 6 minutes and 20 seconds left. So I think the Giants will do that, though, because what's going to end up happening is you don't want to give a lot of time to the Commanders at that point to get the ball back and potentially score again before halftime when they get the ball after halftime as well. So they're going to get the ball to start the second half. But I think that's going to be the Giants' goal is to get them the ball back with like nothing left time-wise, which is going to have to be a run, which is what they've been doing. It's what they've been doing. So, interesting enough, Daniel Jones actually has not even thrown a incompletion this game because keep in mind that one was a fumble, not an incompletion. So he's 4 for 4 with 0 yards. Jayden Daniels, by the way, 4 for 5 with 29 yards. There's only 29 yards passing in this game so far. Absolutely insane. That's crazy. All right. Kickoff coming. Here we go. Eric Gray's got the ball down to about the 33-yard line there. So we're going to start off 33. Tolerable. I hate to say that, but I'm going to use the word tolerable. Not a fan of Gray, y'all know. Waste of a roster spot as far as I'm concerned. They want to do some screens, by the way, guys. As much as I just said I'm not a fan of him, that's the one thing he does do well, Gray, is screens. That's what they should do. Should point out as well as they show Nabers in the camera here. Nabers doesn't have a single catch so far, guys. Having Nabers in this team and not getting one shot at him getting the ball is absolutely ridiculous. Jones starts with a shotgun. Got Theo Johnson moving over to the left or the right side. And here we go. They must have heard me because they went right for Nabers this time, but ball got hit down, so Luvu got the ball, tapped it there. Let's see, they're going to show it here in a second. Coming right up the gut. Tyrone Tracy just missed him in pass pro. But Nabers was open. So that's our first incompletion for Daniel Jones, by the way, guys. All right. But look at how moved up everybody is. That's what I'm saying, guys. We can't just run. Got 1 yard on this one now. For Tyrone Tracy Jr. Again, why would a defense even worry about us passing the ball right now, guys? 3rd and 8, we're going to have to pass the ball this time, but watch what's going to happen. It's going to be like a 5-yard route, and then we're going to expect, we'll throw up behind the line of scrimmage, and we're going to expect somebody to miraculously get the 8 yards on their own and yak yards. That's what the Giants do now. Really hope I'm wrong on that. All right. Jones in the shotgun. Here we go. Got the ball. He's going to get, oh, no, he didn't get sacked. I thought he was going to. Oh, let's see. Is there a flag coming on that? Theo Johnson, covered by Jeremy Chin. I want to see this replay, but it looked like it bounced right off of him, but definitely had a really tight coverage. Let's see. Here's the replay coming. Got a little bit. Yep. Jones was a little bit late getting the ball, and Chin had a chance to recover, and he just knocked the ball out. So it's not a kill Jones for thing, but he was a little late in throwing the ball. All right. Punt. Oh, they got the kicker the punter fell down there to find out what's going on. See if we got a flag. I don't see a flag right now on that. So they're going to get the ball around the 13-yard line, which no flag. So, okay. All right. So we got 5 minutes and 19 seconds. Not what I wanted, guys. Not what I wanted. That's plenty of time for them to get another one and be up 21-7. Not to put that out there in the world. I don't want that, obviously. I'm not the guy who wants to tank. As much as I understand the fact that some people think it's better in the long term, and I can understand that aspect, I don't like tanking because I don't like having that kind of loser mentality. Even though, let's be honest here, the last 10 years we have had a losing mentality. Accidentally. Not on purpose, but we've gotten it. So I think this is the chance we need. This is the time we need a big play for the defense, guys. The pass rush has been pretty much non-existent here, guys. This is something we need. We had a lot of sacks last time we played in week 2. We had 5 sacks in the game. This is before Ojulari went off like he's been going off there. At this point, we got to figure this out. Got to get to Daniels. Instead of letting him run all over the place. Not that we've ever been to stop a mobile quarterback this year, it looks like. But, this is a scenario we've shown that we can at least get to the quarterback. And we're not doing it so far. So, like I said, definitely a little bit concerned with what's going on there. That's for sure. So, especially because the offensive line is not exactly healthy for the Commanders either, guys. So, Brandon Coleman's in the game, but he was potentially going to be out. And Cornelius Lucas, their backup, is out. And that's partially probably why they have Coleman in, because they just need someone to play. If Lucas was healthy, they might have put Lucas in and said, let Coleman sit and get fully healthy. So definitely should be an opportunity, especially for Burns, who's on that left side at that point, take advantage of a player who's injured. Andrew Wiley's not exactly a great tackle either, so you can kind of expect Ojulari to do some things on there. But again, guys, this pass rush hasn't been too prevalent. At the same time, they haven't passed the ball very often, so it's kind of like a 50-50 on which way you go with that there. So let's see. Yeah, so Eckler, 8 carries, 40 yards so far, guys. That's not good to give a 5-yard carry average to Eckler at this point. It's especially not the way we have. That's the bigger concern. So, all right, looks like they're about to start getting back there. They're talking about the old school days between the Washington, whatever the hell you want to call them at that time period, versus the Giants. Because there's 3 names, obviously, that go on there now. Another run, and of course, another good run. And this is McNichols there at that time. Probably got about 6 yards. So second down coming. Like I said, this Giants defense, guys. I don't know what the answer is to stopping the run, but I think what it boils down to is the fact that Dexter Lawrence can't do it by himself. And I'm going to get some crap for this probably, but I've seen Ojulari as well just not be where he's got to be at that point to stop. Daniels gets loose as he was about to get sacked, gets a first down. Got about 7-8 yards on here. But like I said, Okereke, you see it there. You saw it on the touchdown even. He hit him, and Austin Eckler moved him forward. But, yep, there we got a wide open gap in the middle, and that's on Raheem Newton-Roaches because you can't move that over to the side at that point and create a hole in the middle. It's what he did. Another run. Eckler, this time we got him, negative a yard. But, yeah, like I said, that's on Nunez-Roaches, that run by Jayden Daniels. He moved way off at that point to the left at that point. He should have stayed in his gap to prevent. You got to worry about that when you have a mobile quarterback. When you got a statue back there, it's not as big a deal. When you got that mobile one, you have to go ahead and keep him in the pocket for things to happen. Second 11, Dexter Lawrence at the sideline, so they watch them run the ball and run up the gut and run it pretty well. That's usually what happens when Lawrence is out. Oh, no, they're going to go past Jayden Daniels. They got all the time in the world, guys. And wide open there. Noah Brown again. Noah Brown has just been wide open. He's the only one on either side, really, guys, with receptions here, it seems. But, yeah, he was McFadden on him. Like, why we have a linebacker on – I know he's not a top-flight receiver, but he's a starting receiver for them. Why? All right, so first down. At the 45-yard line, they got it. They're going to run the ball again. Giants sniffed it out again. There we go. We finally figured it out, looks like, huh? And that is Okereke. I said some negative about it before. I want to see some positive, too. He's the one who got him. All right, looks like the Falcons scoring again on the Cowboys, guys. So Falcons are up 14-3 on the Cowboys right now with 6 minutes left in the first half. All right, so 2nd and 12 we got here, guys. 2nd and 12. And the nice thing is the Giants could do good against stopping the run like this and forcing to pass more often. Maybe the pass rush can actually get to Daniels. And we're going ready to pass again, and yep, there we go. Quick pass there to yeah, guys. This is, like I said, this is gotta get this going. Zacchaeus gets a short 4-yard catch there, but that pass rush, that was a long one. They were starting to make a little bit of a headway towards the quarterback. Got to get to him. So 3rd and 6, guys. This is a pin the ears back play. This is the play for the pass rush to get to him. 3rd and 6. Two-minute warning, though. 2-minute warning. Like I said, we got to stop, because if we get stopped this here now, we'll get the ball back minute and 45 seconds or so at that point there, minute 50 seconds. And as weird as it sounds, the Giants have been good at the quick scores when they have to be at the end of the half and at the end of the game, their kind of scenarios. And that's been the last couple of years. Again, as inept this offense has been, in the quick offense, they've actually been pretty good. That's what I'm saying. I'm wondering if that's part of what they're doing right now, is they're doing that. We talked about before, where they weren't like, they were going quick on the plays at that point. They weren't given a lot of time. To me, no huddle is what they should be doing the whole game, because that seems to be the best way we play. I don't know why. It makes again, I don't know if DJ's overthinking stuff, whatever the case may be, but if it works, you do it. Because you can't, especially now, if we're going to get the ball back hypothetically at a minute 45, you can't run. You're going to have to pass, because every time you run, that game clock is running. Unless you do obviously a timeout, but you only have so many timeouts, guys. But if we can do that, get the ball back, get a score, tie the game, now you can look at it and say, okay, not a horrible first half. Not a great one, not a horrible one. The big issue, obviously, to sit there is look at that a fumble, but it's over. That's done. Just showing a commercial, everybody proposing. Somebody just proposed at a convenience store, this commercial. Who the hell proposes at a convenience store? It's like, oh, look, BOGO Snickers bars. Like, what the hell? But yeah, this has definitely not been the game that I expected. That's for sure. You know, in some ways it is, because I expected to run. But I thought the Giants pass rush would do something, and I thought we'd be down by more than a touchdown, to be honest, guys. This point in the game, I thought we'd be getting blown out already. So I guess that's better than I expect. I guess I shouldn't be too upset. I don't know. What do you guys think? Am I crazy? All right. So enough commercials, guys. Come on. And again, NFL commercials should be coming on. Here we go. See? 2-minute warning. Here we go. All right. So let's see what we got here. They're coming to the line. Got shotgun formation on 3rd and 6. And up. Stopped him. Just short. Just short of it. Now, they do have the ball at the 35. I don't know if they want to try for a long field goal here, or they're going to go for it. I think they're going to go for 4th and 1. Again, we talked about it. They're now 10 for 10 on 4th downs. Zach Ertz still got the ball. Nobody's even on him. Drew Phillips got the hit, though, to get him down the leash. Again, short. Again, Drew Phillips doing his thing. Okereke was there. Banks was kind of standing around at that point. All right, 4th and 1. Here we go. To me, it screams run. And it is. Austin Eckler, and let's say that's like right. They might have stopped him. No, they're giving it to him. It was close. Guys. So McFadden again, guys. Listen, we have an opportunity here this offseason to decide if we're going to keep McFadden or not. Plays like that, you got to slam into a moving back. Okay, they are reviewing that. They're challenging the spot of the ball. But I look at this, and this is, and listen, it happened with Okereke before. I'm not trying to single out McFadden, but when I got linebackers getting pushed forward, by Austin Eckler, pushed backwards, I should say, from their angle, and Eckler's moving forward, that's an issue. Let's see. It's so hard to say on the replays they're watching because you got 10 guys around the running back. Like, hey, how are you going to possibly change that play? But obviously, Dable must have gotten the call that there was an angle that shows otherwise. But like I said, this is big guys that they can get that. Because if they can stop this, the Giants are going to get the ball back. They're not going to have as much time because of the fact that they did get the, a couple more plays off at that point there. But the Giants get the ball, get a chance to do a quick score, if they can get the quick score, at least try to get a touchdown, tie it up, or at least a field goal, get it closer. Or worst case scenario, at least just stop the Commanders from scoring. Because if they get the first down here, guys, it's a guaranteed at least 3 more points for them. That's where they're at. So they'll be up at that point 17-7 or 21-7, and they get the ball back to start the half. That's not a good proposition there for the Giants, that's for sure. So I think I'm hoping, guys, that we wouldn't call that challenge at that point without something. Let's see. We're seeing cruise commercials with Shaq. Can you imagine Shaq on a cruise, guys? He doesn't fit in a cruise cabin. You ever been on a cruise before? They don't give you the big rooms. They don't give you high ceilings. They don't give you. Well, I guess for him they would, because he get the suite. He get the crazy expensive room at that point. I guess that's the benefit of being tall and not worrying about money. Like, well, I need this because of my size, though. Luckily, I have all the money in the world to do whatever I want. So. But guys, I'll tell you this: if we get the ball back, one thing I'm really hoping is we do get Nabers involved here. To be going in the first half with not a single catch for Nabers is absolutely atrocious. Talk about a change from what he did the first time. What did he have? He had double digit, I think 12 receptions in week 2 against the Commanders. Now not a single one in the entire first half. That's absolutely pitiful if that happens. Absolutely pitiful. So, but yeah, stopping him scoring here would be nice. Like I said, it'd be really nice, big play if we can do that. Again, it'd be the first time all year long that the Commanders got stopped from getting a first down conversion. So let's see. So we got the booth review. Call stands. I thought so. Like I said, it's hard to see. So Jayden Daniels on the run as they stopped right beforehand. McFadden again having trouble getting them. Flag on the play. This is going to be a hold, I'm feeling. There we go. 10-yard penalty, guys. That's actually really, again, the better thing to us to not give them the first down, but getting a holding call right afterwards is nice for us, because if the defense can do something here, we can potentially stop them from getting any points at the board. Whereas where they were, we were going to give up at least 3 guaranteed. So now let's say they get the ball at the 45-yard line, takes them out of field goal range, as long as the Giants can stop them here. So it's a big if the way things are going. There we go. She did show an angle. He was down. There we go. So Burns got up there, his hands up, and almost got the ball tipped at that point. Let's see. Oh, he did tip it. There we go. As they show it now. So he was a free rusher on a screen potential play there, and Burns making his presence felt here, even without getting a sack. But nice to him get a sack though. So they're now 2nd and 20, guys. All right, 2nd and 20. Going to need to get about 7-8 yards for field goal range. So keep in mind, the goal right now with 40 seconds left in the half, the goal for them isn't necessarily to go ahead and get a first down. It's at least to get in the field goal range. Watch the intermediate pass at that point happen. As you get a timeout now by the Commanders. Giants do have all 3 timeouts, so we can get the ball back. But honestly, I don't think we're getting the ball back at this point. The big thing is just we just stop them from scoring. then regroup the second half and try to get something going there. So, but like I said, this is second half, guys. We got to start passing the damn ball. I'm sorry, we do. You can't, and honestly, it's just again the confidence in the quarterback is the issue. I get it because listen, this is probably going. I wouldn't want to pass more. Quarterback sucks. I agree, he sucks. Take him out of the damn game. You're not going to let him throw the ball and take him out of the game. He's not there just for show. All right, 2nd and 20, guys. Is Jayden Daniels up at the line, making a change here. Let's see here. And they're going to run the ball, and only get about 2 yards, guys. All of a sudden, this the last couple of drives now, this Giants defense is starting to get this running game stopped. So 3rd down and about 18 yards. 23 seconds left, by the way, guys. So if we can, actually, they're stopping. 19 seconds now. They're calling a timeout. So yeah, they were gonna let a couple seconds come off the clock there before they did that. So yeah, it does seem pretty obvious they're determined basically to take this into halftime. So they're gonna take another shot here, either take a field goal or let it go at that point there and make it where the Giants just have no time to do anything with it. And keep in mind, they have to punt it away hypothetically, which is best case for the Giants. They're gonna pin the Giants deep, where the Giants just probably take a knee and go to halftime. So. All right, 3rd and 18, guys. A nice time to get a strip sack. Just saying. I know it's asking a lot. Don't get me wrong. Here we go. And got some. Bad tackling by Adoree Jackson as usual. 1st down. Goes to about the 16-yard line, guys. This is the problem with Adoree Jackson. Like, you want to talk about Banks and his lack of effort. You got to talk about this too, because this is what Adoree Jackson does. Watch the replay, guys. Gets it, gets hit in the head, just doesn't even, just no effort. I'm sorry, that was Phillips. I keep on saying Adoree Jackson. That was Phillips. I'm sorry. I take that back. Adoree Jackson, I just want to take him down to the ground. I'm a little shocked by Phillips taking that hit and not getting to it. By the end of the year, I remember that Adoree Jackson's 21, not 22 anymore. But yeah, that's absolutely horrendous. That, like I said, Phillips is usually better than that. One hit to the face mask, and he's just gave up almost like. All right, so 1st and 10, guys. We got at the 17-yard line now. Jayden Daniels, all the time in the world, and he's chucking it right to the end zone. And there's the touchdown. There's the touchdown again. Terry McLaurin, after being kept really quiet that first time the Giants played, and this was right on Deonte Banks. I want to see the replay here, but it looks like Banks even turned around to look at the ball at any point. Okay, here we go. So there he is. Yeah. Okay, so he got hit in the turn at that point there, had to come back to it, and at least put your arms up. Ugh. So yeah, we'll be down 21-7 at halftime, guys. It's safe to say we're losing this game, guys, right? Am I crazy? Anybody actually think there's any hope for us to win this game? I don't see any hope for us whatsoever. I really don't. Really don't see any hope. And that's sad. That's real sad because, this is a team that we didn't expect great things out of this season, guys, but we were hoping for at least an average team. And we're going to be 2-7. Not good. Not good at all. For the Commanders side, though, guys, if you're a Commanders fan or if anybody's, interested in that team, talk about a turnaround. They're going to be 7-2 if they win this game if this score stands. And Giants fans, we got to take this as this is what happens when you get a decent quarterback. Because we talked about the Commanders for years being a quarterback away. They're a quarterback away. Well, guess what? They got their quarterback now. And Now they're just doing their thing. And this is probably the team to beat in the NFC East at this point, guys. Cowboys are taking a step back. Eagles are taking a step back. Commanders took a huge step forward with this. And I hate to say that I told you so thing, but like I said, Rob and I both said this going into the draft. This was the best quarterback in the draft, and he's proven it. I mean, it's like everybody talked about the fact that he had two really good receivers. They were questioning how good he was because of that. He was an experienced college quarterback. Sometimes, it's not the quarterback that makes the wide receiver. Sometimes it's just good wide receivers playing with a good quarterback. And as good as that offense was at LSU yesterday, it should have been last year. It should have been pretty obvious that was the scenario. All right, so we took the ball out for the kickoff there, but that's halftime, guys. So 21-7. That's going to be the score here at halftime, guys. That's just not good. It's at the point now where, like I said, I looked at the game and said, you know what? We got the we get the one touchdown off the Daniels fumble. I'm not going to blast the defense for that. They give up a second one. I look at that and go, okay. Second one, okay. The first one doesn't really count against, so I'm not going to get too mad. But now, guys, giving up 21 points in half. You can't do that if you're the Giants defense, guys. And they've had chances to get off the field, but they haven't been able to do it. They're letting the Commanders do what they want to do. And McLaurin with 2 touchdowns after he kept for 22 yards, I think it was in week 2 there, guys. And this time he's just doing completely different. He's destroying the Giants. And it's not the big tons of catches kind of games here. I can double check the box score, but I think the only 2 catches he really has, if not, I think 3 catches, and 2 of them are touchdowns. That can't be happening. You cannot do that. You have to go ahead and cover their best receiver in the end zone. That's insane. He had his 2 catches, 19 yards, 2 touchdowns. Like I said, that first one that he had, horrible coverage by Banks. Horrible coverage because they gave him the inside when they were on the outside there. This is what McLaurin's going to do. He's going to do a slant inside. You're going to run that a mile away. And instead, we gave him the inside to do that. Second play, Banks gets a little bit fooled on the turn at that point there. Had his back to the ball as it's being thrown to him, which is never where you want to be. But at some point, you got to realize that McLaurin is where he's got to go ahead and put this. He's going to have to go and stop and try to get the ball. Then you as Banks have to put your hands up and try to get this ball down because you already gave up some separation. Your best bet is as you're running towards him, just to go like this at that point, to at least hope that you're going to knock the ball down. You got to at least hope that. As Sullivan Race Problem, what's up, man? Says the tackling at the linebacker has been really bad. Eckler ran over Bobbio and McFadden a couple times. They were going for a ride. Yeah, we talked about that before. I don't know if you're just getting in or not, but yeah, we talked about that before. That's an issue. 100%. Sullivan Race Problem also says Nabers doesn't look interested in this game if he's not getting targets. He has zero willingness to block anyone. But that's not what we got him for, guys. I mean, listen, I don't like the diva mentality that a lot of wide receivers have, and I'm looking at it from the perspective of I can't stand the fact that we're not even throwing the ball to him. But once he was targeted, it was batted down at the line, so we had no chance to get it, or else he would have for a decent play. This is a huge weapon. Like, this is keeping the Lamborghini in the garage, guys. That's what this is. Should never be doing that. Absolutely ridiculous. And again, this stems to the fact that I don't think Dable has any confidence whatsoever in Daniel Jones' ability to throw the ball. And I said it before, I'll say it again. If you don't think that he can throw the ball, then take him out of the goddamn game. He is your quarterback, not a running back. That's what what you're paying him for. I know it's $40 million paycheck you're giving him here. So he's 4 passes, 6 attempts. Sorry, 4. Hold on, this is the rushing part here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, okay, they're passing. Okay, so he's got 4 completions, 6 attempts, 0 yards, guys. In a half of football. 0 yards. Your top receiver at halftime is Tyrone Tracy Jr. with 3 yards. Absolutely goddamn ridiculous. You cannot play football like that. This is not the 1940s, guys. You cannot play that way. 1 catch, 3 yards for Tyrone Tracy Jr., 1 catch for 2 yards, Chris Manhurst. That was a touchdown. I can't blame him. That was a 2-yarder. Theo Johnson, 1 catch, 1 yard. Was on a third down. I think it was like 6. That was ridiculous, stupid play at that point. He had 3 guys around him. He knew he was going to get hit immediately. Nabers is listed because he had to get 1 target. Wan'Dale Robinson, 1 catch for -6 yards. Absolutely ridiculous. As Dwayne says, 30 minutes of football, this man has 0 passing yards. Get him off the field. Damn straight, get him off the field. Get him off this team is what you got to do. Like I said it before, I'll say it again. This depth chart is reverse what it should be. Tommy DeVito should be starting these games, not be the emergency quarterback. Drew Lock should stay at backup, and Daniel Jones should be sitting there as the emergency quarterback. Guys, we're going to be 2-9 after this game. Do you really want to go ahead and keep playing this game? We really want to keep risking Daniel Jones getting hurt. Why is this man on the field? There's not a single goddamn good reason he's still on this field. He needs to come off. And it ain't a personal thing with him. It's saving us in the future because he's not going to be part of the future of this team. It's time to do exactly what the Raiders did with Carr. Exactly what the Broncos did last year with Russell Wilson. You have to go ahead and bench him. You cannot risk this injury clause coming in. And if anybody thinks I'm wrong on that, feel free to let me know in the comments, guys. But I don't see one good reason to keep Daniel Jones in there. Are you telling me he's the best quarterback we have? Are you telling me he's the best chance we have at winning? He's got 0 passing yards in a full half of football. It's kind of hard to make that case when it happens. And granted, he's only had, I think I get it, he's only had 6 passing attempts. You know? As Dwayne says, Paul Dottino can't blame this on drops. He knows he missed it. I did pop in last week on Giants on SI when Paul Dottino did his show because he was talking about Nabers being part of the reason for Daniel Jones, blaming the drops and all, which I get drops are an issue, but he's blaming the drops and talking about Nabers needs longer completions at that point. Again, this is all on Jones. I still think we're a quarterback away, guys. I really do. Joshua says we're not throwing the ball. Yeah, no, we're not. And I honestly think this is because of Dable not trusting Jones. But if you don't trust him, then why are you putting him in? It's almost like, and I don't think this is going on, don't get me wrong, guys, but it's almost like a scenario of like, they're going, you know what? Oh, you want me to keep playing Jones? Here you go. Run. You want me to keep playing Jones? And, it almost feels like that. And I don't think that's happening because I think in the end, I think Dable has the ability to do what he feels is right. But, guys, you look at what DeVito did last year. And, again, I'm not the DeVito guy. I think he's like the future of this franchise. I don't think that at all. But you tell me Tommy DeVito wouldn't do better than Jones at this point. And he could be part of the future as a backup. He could be. Last year the team was 3-3 with him as a starter. You got completion percentage 64% in 6 games. He had 1,101 yards passing. Not the greatest right there. 8 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. 8 touchdowns. It's time, guys. Put him in there. Let's see what he can do. Joshua Bell said, we'll open up throwing and go 3 now. Listen, I'll take it. At least we're trying. At least we're trying at that point. We're not even trying at this point. When you're telling me you're going to have 0 passing yards in a half of football, you're not even trying. I'm sorry. You're not. Solving the race problem says DJ is really bad, but I'd like to see them run the ball, get some combo blocks up left, and let Tracy eat. Here's the problem, though. Look at those going on the defense. This defense is stacking the ball like you wouldn't believe, man. Stacking the ball. And why would you not? If you were the defensive coordinator right now for the Commanders, would you not do the same thing? If you're running a defense against this Giants, wouldn't you go, let me go ahead and push everybody out at that point and just push them all up to the line because they're not throwing the ball deep? We have to go ahead and throw deep routes with Slayton, Hyatt, and Nabers. Put them all deep at that point and keep this defense honest. If you're not going to keep the defense honest, you might as well just hand the win right now. It's going to be hard for us to come back as it is because we're down by 14 points, guys. When this team averages 15 points and a half, it's at a whole game. We only have a half of a game left to that point to do it in now. This would you should take us a whole game to score, which is sad and pathetic. But that's where we're at. That's the team we got. Deb says, to quote Shane, in Hard Knocks, we're not paying the quarterback $40 million to hand off to a running back. His justification for getting rid of Barkley. And and that's what we're doing all day today. That's exactly what we're doing. And Joshua Bell says, 4 or 5, 0 yards and touchdown just blows my mind. Yeah, I mean, that's insane stat. That's like something you expect after maybe one drive that didn't necessarily go well or was short field position because obviously you got the touchdown. So, went at least somewhat well. But yeah. Solving the race problem says this game was over when they got that 3rd and long right before the half. Yeah, absolutely insane. And I don't understand. Like I said, Drew Phillips was the one on that. I incorrectly was saying Adoree Jackson at first because the number I said I'm so used to seeing Adoree Jackson, that 22 number. But it's like at some point, this team's got to toughen up a little bit. I'm getting linebackers getting, really bull rushed over by Austin Eckler, who is a glorified 3rd down back at this point. We got Phillips getting hit, pushed with right there in his face mask, helmet area there, and doesn't get to the wide receiver. This team needs to toughen up, guys. This team really needs to toughen up. And Phillips has been one of the few guys who I haven't been able to say that about. But that one play, and I'm not going to blast him and change my opinion on one play, obviously, like that. But I'm going to just point it out at least. I'll put it that way. I'll point it out. That should have been a tackle. And if you had tackled him there, that's changes the outcome potentially. Joshua Bell says one play here and there throughout the game that destroys us. It's usually one penalty here or there. One penalty even does it. How many times you see these penalties? And I can go back to that first drive that we had. The second drive we had on defense, which is off the fumble, and that massive pass interference call by Cordell Flott, who decides you can just push the wide receiver and not even attempt to turn around and look at the ball. That is corner 101. You have to turn around and look at the ball. If you don't do that, it's an automatic pass interference call the second that you touch that receiver. Now, if you keep your hands off him, you're good. But the second you touch that receiver, you're done. You're done. We all know that. We all know that. I just don't understand it. As Sunday Tick is trying to show me my moment of zen. Good luck with that right now. Solving the race problem says, do you see any major changes with the coaching staff or front office if we drop this game and look below average against Carolina next week? I don't see any major changes except for whenever they finally decide to wise up and put DJ on the bench. And again, not even because of the play, which is definitely a thing that you can put him on the bench for, but because of the injury clause. I think if you see any change, it's going to be either this team just completely falls apart, which is scary to say they really haven't because they're saying the right things. They're not giving up fighting wise there, but this team either has to completely fall apart or something behind the scenes where they've kind of lost some control. Like whatever happened with Banks, for example, if that spreads, we still don't even know fully what happened with Banks, but obviously something happened on the sidelines. Like if you see guys disrespecting Dable on the sidelines like crazy, then yeah, you lost the team at that point. It's time to go. Or if you see all of a sudden team quit. I don't think the team's quit. Again, Banks has quit. I don't think the team's quit though. So. But yeah, they should be getting back here hopefully soon to the game here. But yeah, it's just insane. You gotta throw the ball. You have to throw the ball to abandon the running the pass game entirely. And what makes no sense is this is a team that a couple of weeks ago abandoned the run game. What are we doing? Deb says people who want Dable fired as another coach who could do better with this cast of characters. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. And I think the biggest issue is it's not necessarily even the cast of characters. And the issue I think people are having, and anybody who's an anti-Dable person, let me know if I'm right in this. Because what I keep on hearing is it's the play calling. And I get it. When you're abandoning the run this week, 2 weeks ago, you abandoned the pass. You do that stupid 2-point conversion last week. I mean, there's so many things that they've done, and Dable was the one responsible. He took over play calling. That's what they said is I'm taking the play calling over at that point there because this, trying to change things up. I mean, this offense, can you really say it's better than last year? It's the same. But the difference is this team's healthier. I mean, granted, we're still missing Thomas, which is a huge miss. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to underscore that, but that's where we're at. Got first down here with the Commanders getting the ball. Got about a yard or maybe 2 yards at most there for Austin Eckler on a run. Again, the Giants defense all of a sudden has been stopping the run, and I got to think that they're changing their coverage at that point there to do it to get more guys focused on the running back because ever since they did that, they've been throwing the ball well on this team instead. As Deb says, you're right at the play calling. Good point. Every so often, I'm right. Every so often. 2nd and 8. Yeah, they did give him 2 yards on that there. Shotgun formation. And Jayden Daniels fakes the handoff but does throw it, and it goes right down to the ground. Jayden Daniels ran. I thought it'd be a fumble there. I'm not sure what they're going to call that as because that didn't look like an live action like it would have been. Looked like it would have been an incomplete pass. Yep. Incomplete forward pass, they called it. I thought so. The ball just slipped out of his hand there when he went to go pump fake at that point there. It's almost like it was stuck in his hands because Eckler was wide open. He could have thrown it to Eckler. So 3rd and 8, guys. So, again, this pass rush got to get something going, guys. No excuses. We got too much talent, too much money up front there. You got a $30 million guy in Burns. You got Dexter Lawrence, who, again, has been doing great all year long, so I don't mean to put him on blast, but, you got Ojulari, who wants a big free agent deal this offseason. And, listen, incomplete pass to McLaurin. The pass rush was getting to him. I wouldn't say they got him, or really made him fear getting hit, but they were close enough to him to kind of not give a ton of time for everything to get going. So you got Dexter Lawrence being double teamed for a second there. And Ojulari did get into Daniels after the pass, actually. They're showing that now. That's what the pass rush needs to do. You can't let him sit back there forever. You have to close it off where he can't get out of the pocket and force him to sit back in the pocket. Smith-Marset with the return here about the 15-yard line. He's up to about the 21-yard line. I think it's hit. As Harrison said, what's the score on the Commanders and the Giants? It's not good if you're a Giants fan, man. 21-7 Commanders, 14 minutes left in the third quarter. So just got finished off with the first half there and the first drive of the second half. And at least I throw a positive. The Giants defense did good there. So maybe the Giants offense can follow suit, get a touchdown, and make this a game again. Because it seems unsurmountable, which is crazy for 2 touchdowns and that's it there. But it almost seems insurmountable because of how bad this Giants offense has been, guys. But at the same point, you can look at this Giants offense and go, okay, well, if we get within 1 touchdown, do it bit by bit, maybe you can try to be a little more optimistic that way, But yeah, it's definitely not exactly something you can feel confident in. I'll put it that way. This Giants team just has not been very good at scoring points. Down by 2 touchdowns, that's not good. So let's see though this first drive of the second half though if they change things up, because I'm curious if they go ahead and start deciding to go ahead and actually throw the ball. I gotta think that Dable's going into this going, okay, we're down by 2 scores. The run is working pretty well, but now they're creeping up the line like crazy. We got to try to get some stuff deep. We got to try to keep this defense honest. He's got to rush. Listen, I don't toot my own horn. If I can see it, and y'all out there can see it, I'm sure as well, because we're talking about the 0 yards in the first half, and a few you put in comments about that. We got to realize that he's got to realize it. Like, I'd be kidding myself if I thought I know more in football than Brian Dable. I mean, if I do, then by all means, John Mary, give me a call. I guess I'll coach next. But it's like, I gotta think that he sees it as well. And if he does, then Brian, it's time to do something about this. Throw the ball. Throw the ball. Because you can't keep not throwing it. This is the NFL. What you do. You can go ahead and have like a higher percentage of run plays than pass plays. It's not common nowadays, that's for sure, but you can do it. I'm not someone says you have to just pass nonstop. I don't think that. I think actually running the ball, being a running team, is an advantage right now because everything's designed to stop the pass in the NFL. But you still have to. First quarterback with 0 passing yards and a touchdown in the first half since 2021. Whew. All right, here we go. Fake the handoff. They're going for it. And he got sacked. But tons of flags. Dorrance Armstrong on the sack there. There we go. Roughing the passer, though. Automatic first down, guys. Hey, look. We went to pass and something good happened. I didn't expect that, but oh yeah, he hit him right in the head. By the way, guys, sigh of relief, right? That there's no neck injury on that. This is what I'm talking about, the injury clause. This guy went right up to him and hit him right. That's the concern with that neck injury, that issue that Daniel Jones has, guys. Oof. That is scary. That is scary. All right. So first and down again, part 2 just moved up 5 yards. Daniel Jones again, a shotgun slate, and we're running the ball. Oh God! So Slayton was in motion. I was hoping they're going to get him in a good position and get him the ball. Slayton is our big game, guy, a big play guy at that point. I mean, Nabers is kind of the guy who's been the guy to take over a game. But if you need like one big play, Slayton's been that guy. All right, 2nd and 10, shotgun formation again. DJ going back to pass. Quick pass there, but a good pass there for about 6 yards. So that's over to Malik Nabers. Malik Nabers finally involved in the game. Welcome to the game, Malik Nabers. He was wide open, guys, too. It's the same with his kid. Like, there's no reason not to get him this ball. He is always open when he wants to be. Badly thrown ball. Badly thrown ball, guys. All right. Hey, we got -2 passing yards. They got that now. 3rd and 4. Another pass to Nabers. He, again, thrown at the 3-yard line. Why do we keep doing this, guys? Why is this like, it seems like that's the design play all the time, is to give guys routes that are not even at the sticks yet. Like, they're blaming it on Nabers now on the telecast. They're saying the classic rookie mistake. No, this is what you called. It's a design route. You called it. Okay, 4th and 1. Here we go. DJ's going to sneak. We all know it. And he got it. He got it. This is typical Giants now. We can't score, so we have to go for a 4th down in the 3rd quarter because we just... But yeah, that was actually pretty easily gotten at that point. Wes Steinberg tweeting out, by the way. Those of you guys don't on X Twitter there, Wes Steinberg's hilarious. It's a fake account. Let me tell you that. He acts like he's an actual media member there giving news just to piss people off, basically. 1st and 10, I'll let you know what he said in a second. He's usually pretty good. 1st and 10, GJ under center. Going to pass again. Throw it. There we go. To Nabers. There we go. 1st down. About 14 yards, it looks like there. This is what I'm saying. There is no reason not to get this guy involved. But yeah, Wesley Steinberg, he uses the name, but it's at Wes Steinberg. Giants quarterback Daniel Jones in tears to the side after getting his first touchdown at MetLife Stadium in 672 days. Like I said, he's a funny follow at that point. Again, it's fake news. Don't believe anything he says news-wise because he does things to tick people off, but it's funny. All right, Nabers now, by the way, 3 catches, 25 yards now. All right, so here we go. 1st down, 10. We're running the ball this time. Got about 1 yard, and that's it, guys. It's Tyrone Tracy. Bobby Wagner got him down. Can't believe Bobby Wagner's still playing. Guy's like 50 years old now. At least it feels like it, right? It feels like he's been playing forever. Obviously, he's with Dan Quinn back in the Seattle days, back in when the Seattle was really good with Russell Wilson and, Lynch and those guys. But 2nd and 9. DJ in the shotgun formation. Wan'Dale Robinson in motion. And we're passing again. No pocket at all, guys. And he's getting sacked. It was almost immediate, guys. There was no pocket whatsoever. By the way, I know what's going to happen because that happened. People are like, look, you said to pass. Nobody's passing the ball. You still got to try. You still got to try. But yeah, not good. Not good. Nabers, let's see. They're showing the replay of him. Yeah, he was open. He was wide open, guys. 3rd and 13 now. Got the pass here, obviously. But again, 3rd and 13, we'll probably run a 9-yard route. And there we go. And yeah, he gets 11 yards to Darius Slayton. Like I said, that's what we do. That's what we do. We keep on running short at the sticks. 4th down, Giants are to go for it again. But like I said, this is you got to give it a second. By the way, 36 yards passing for Daniel Jones now, which is 36 more yards than he had in the first half. 4th and 2. I can't believe I'm saying that. That's the truth. 4th and 2. That wasn't a Wes Steinberg tweet. That was legit. 4th and 2. Here we go. Daniel Jones, empty backfield, getting the ball to Nabers. Nabers going to be close, guys. It's going to be close. They're right at the line there. We're to see. Step forward on the catch there, like they're saying there, but he backed up a little afterwards. But 1st and 10, they gave it to him. They went quick. The Giants went with it to make sure they didn't get called back. Try to avoid that challenge, but now they quick route to Nabers, which was missed. So 2nd and 10 now. Yeah, guys, that we might have got away with one in there. They're going to replay it now. Yeah, I don't think that was a 1st down, guys. I got to say, I really don't think that. I think we got away with one. Giant fan, but I'll be the honest Giant fan. We got away with one. All right, 2nd and 10, guys. Here we go. Under center, single back formation with Tracy in the backfield. Fakes it to Tracy. He's going to throw it deep. And there we go to Slayton. See what I said? Throw the damn ball. Throw the damn ball. It's the modern NFL, guys. Another 1st down. Don't be wrong. Don't abandon the run. You still got to run the ball. But you can't be so afraid because Daniel Jones is bad that you don't throw it. Nice hook route there by Slayton. Way too far off on the coverage on him. Who knows? Maybe this is Slayton's last game, by the way, as a Giant. I said about Ojolari, too. I doubt it, though. I really don't think either one of those guys go anywhere. So, here we go. DJ again, the shotgun formation. This one will be a run to Tracy. He's going to get 3-4 yards there. Actually, they gave him a 9-yard line, so they give him 3. I was hoping I get to the 4th. So 2nd and 7. Like I said, Giants actually, look at that. Run of the ball, throw the ball, run of the ball, throw the ball. Actually, an actual NFL offense. So 2nd and 7. And they can get the ball, still get a 1st down before they get goal, by the way, guys. Because they're at the 9-yard line. Tracy again gets about 2 yards this time. So it'll be 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5, guys. And you know what I'm going to tell you. Right to Nabers. Or it might be a good time to get Theo Johnson involved. He got the 1-yard catch at that point there. That's the first drive, and that's it. But this is why you get a big body tight end. Is things when it's close like this to the goal line. Nabers is in, so is Theo Johnson. Tracy in the backfield. Got Slayton as well. Got 3 wide receivers there, along with Theo Johnson. Nabers in the slot, by the way, and they're running. Running the ball. Got about 4 yards or about a yard shy, guys. 4th down. Are you going to go for it again? You know we are. 4th and 1. That makes no sense to me. 3rd and 6. Let's run the ball. But what do I know? I said got close there, but all right. So 4th and 1 here, guys. Our 3rd 4th down attempt in this drive alone. Need 1 yard. Jones in the shotgun formation. They're going for it. There we go. Touchdown to Wan'Dale Robinson. There's a flag on the play, though, guys. There's a flag on the play. Pass interference to the offense. There goes the touchdown. Absolutely ridiculous. Let's see the replay on this. Here's Slayton. Yeah, no, they're not wrong. Slayton didn't do it right. He did. They explained the rule, and then he does what they said he can't do, and then like, oh, that's ridiculous. So, 4th and 11. I think it's safe to say we're going for the field goal as we are now. Got it in, but oof, this new kid's scaring me on this kicker. Right? All right, but 21-10 now. Daboll's was flipping out. But yeah. But like I said, guys, that was, they literally said on the thing, he can't stop. He has to follow through his route. He literally stopped and just threw his shoulder into the guy. That is pass interference by design based on the rule as they just explained it and then say it's ridiculous to call it. So I don't like it. I wish it didn't happen. I wish we didn't call it. I wish we're down by a touchdown and that's it right now. But you got to be honest with yourselves, guys. That's a bad play by Slayton. Point blank. And I like Slayton. Because Slayton is that guy that, like I said, you guys, if those of you watch regularly, I am a huge Slayton guy. I think he's the most underrated Giant, potentially one of the most underrated Giants in the history of this franchise, even, guys. Who else gets 700 yards a season, and yet they keep on trying to figure ways to get rid of him, ways to trade him away, and ways to, just cut him loose at that point, sit him on the bench, and he keeps fighting back and getting playing time again. How many times have you seen it happen? They drafted Hyatt to get rid of him. Hyatt can't take his place. 2 years ago, he sat for the first 2-3 games of the season, still led the team in reception yards. So, like I said, it's just a little crazy that the guys on TV are like, oh, that's a BS call when he literally just did what you said he can't do. So, well, at least we got some points, guys. At least we got some points. I guess that's a positive. And we were through the ball. That's the big positive right there. We threw the ball. We just got to remember next time we get the ball to continue to throw it. You can't go ahead and just abandon that part of the game, guys. That's absolutely insane, So let's see. We got where we're at now. So yeah, Malik Nabers now 27 yards. Darius Slayton now 26 yards. Daniel Jones up to 53 yards now. So that's a good drive. I wish it would have ended up in the touchdown that it should have instead of the field goal, but it's a good drive. You got to look at that as a positive at this point. It just sucks that we're down by 2 touchdowns when it happened because you thought we were going to be down by 1 now, but it is what it is. By the way, you got other people, Mike Greenberg at ESPN saying it's absolutely ridiculous. Let's see. Got a bunch of people on Twitter going crazy on that. Again, guys, that's what they said. You can't stop. And what did he do? He stopped and put his shoulder into the defender. So, if you don't like it, that's fine. But you should go out to the rules committee on that. Second, he slowed down and stopped pretty much to go ahead and show his shoulder, and he's done. Absolutely. By the way, Dan Duggan just put out there, Giants wide receivers have been have to get flagged for OPI and picks more than any team in the league. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely happens pretty often. Again, we got the good play that we shouldn't have even gotten in that position because we got that one. Ooh, as Phillips ran right by Jayden Daniels. Jayden Daniels runs the ball, gets another about 16, 17 yards. But Giants shouldn't have been in that position because we should have gotten that fourth down call. But yeah, Drew Phillips went off the edge, by the way, guys, in that play, as we're talking about it real quick, and just Jayden Daniels just moved out of the way, basically, and there was so much available. Maybe the Giants should learn when you got a guy that quick and that shifty, you shouldn't put someone full steam ahead of him like that. Contain. Don't try to you got to contain the edge because if you miss him, this is what happens. On the run there, by the way, though, we just stopped and run again. Oh, here we go. Another highlight here with the Falcons scoring another touchdown. They're going to be up 21-10 on the Cowboys there. I don't know why they love to break this game just to give us Cowboys Falcons, and that's it. There's plenty more football going on, guys. Plenty more football. So 2nd and 9 now. All right, here we go. And shotgun formation for Jayden Daniels. Quick route there. Going to be caught. But it's going to be about a yard or so short. That's Brown again. Noah Brown has been like the only receiver pretty much. I mean, obviously, got 2 touchdowns by McLaurin. I know it's a big thing, but that's the only 2 receptions he's got in the game. Noah Brown's been the guy that's really been eating up this defense. All right, so 3rd and 1, guys. About the 44-yard line. About the 45 almost. And, Brian Burns disrupts into the backfield there, but he still gets get it off there to Ben Sinnott, who's been the guy called Snot that was just out of the draft there. 4th round pick of the Commanders this year. Look at that. Banks did a really good job of breaking it up at that point there. Almost kind of had to get the ball out quick in that scenario because of Burns. All right, so 1st and 10 there. It's a 12-yard reception, by the way. All right, so ball's at about the 33-yard line. And here we go. Another run. He gets some yards. Cranking his feet there, guys. That's Rodriguez Jr. It's Chris Rodriguez Jr., who's listed as their 4th running back on the depth chart, by the way, guys. Just cranking his feet forward and moving our defense. Not good when a 4th depth chart guy is doing that. All right. 2nd and 4, guys. Ball's about the 27-yard line there. And another run. Rodriguez again gets the 1st down, gets about 7 yards on this. Guys, again, we got 4th running backs on the team destroying us right now. Just throwing it out there. And remember, when Shane Bowen got here, what did they talk about? Oh, he's great at stopping the run. Oh, he's great at stopping the run. Because that was our issue last year. You can make the case for worse against the run this year than we were last year. So, all right, 1st and 10. Jayden Daniels back to pass. Going to kick it out to Eckler. Going to get about 3-4 yards. After bouncing the pass there for a second. He could have got more if it wasn't for that. He just had to hit the ball up in the air to re-catch it off the bounce there. All righty, so 2nd down should be about 6. Yeah, 2nd and 6, they're saying. Shotgun formation there for Jayden Daniels again. Takes the handoff. Oh, big hit. Jason Pinnock there goes ahead and gets a big hit. Gets about a 3-4 yard reception there. Couldn't see who the receiver was, but I think he held on to it. Noah Brown again. Yeah, I lifted him off the air, guys. That's a hit. So 3rd and 4. You want to stop a guy and catch the ball, you give him that kind of hit because he's going to wonder if that's going to be what he's going to get each time he catches the ball. You got to remember that. I guarantee the rest of this game. 3rd and 4. Shotgun formation. All the time in the world, guys. But Jayden Daniels is getting it because he's able to run out of the pocket at that point, got good mobility. But threw it away, so we're got 4th and 4. So they'll probably take the field goal here. I can't imagine they'll keep him out there. Yeah, here we go. Field goal team's coming. So 31 yard. You got to imagine this is going to be an obvious, field goal completion here, field goal made here. So that's pretty much a gimme. So we back down to 2 scores to be down by. But at least like I said, the positives are we threw the ball last time at least. I'm trying to give you guys some positives here. So the big thing is, will the Giants do that again? Will the Giants go ahead and pass the ball? Or will they go ahead and go back to run? Because if we go back to run, guys, this game's over. And don't get me wrong, the game, I'm not going to call it over, but it's just about there. It's just about there. So, all right. So, Nabers, I think that's the big one here. Nabers, Slayton, get these guys involved more. Let's get. I think we're at the point where we need a big play to happen to help us out. A big play positive for us. If we look at this game here throughout, we really don't have any. And here we are, third quarter. We've already gotten about as many points as we get for a whole game typically. So the offense, I guess you could say, is outpacing themselves, which is kind of scary at this point. But we don't have any big plays really in this. It's been more steady passes in this last drive, steady runs on prior drives. We need a big play on our side. And those are the guys I look at. Slayton is the guy who does the big plays at random. Nabers is the guy who can take over a game. One of those two guys got to do it. A big run by Tracy, I wouldn't mind either, obviously. But, I'm talking about specifically from the passing side of things here because we got to get something going. Got to get something going, guys. We got to score quick on this, take that momentum back. And not at the field goal, a touchdown. A touchdown. Keep in mind, if we can get a touchdown here, we're, again, down by 1 touchdown. When you're down by 1 score, it's still a game. I know it doesn't seem optimistic because we're the Giants. We haven't been very good, obviously, but that's where we're at. So, was I showing commercials? Apparently, they're doing a full Monty version, the stage show live on TV. Yeah, I'm good. I never saw the movie or the play. I'm good. All right. So, it's the one thing I hate when you're doing it. It's so much commercials, guys. So much commercials. I know it's rather more commercial breaks and less commercials each break, or give us the box they do sometimes so we can see what's going on the field, which I know is not much. Don't get me wrong. They're setting up for the next play, but all right. Come on, guys. Enough talking about the election here. Let's get back to the game. All right. Kickoff coming. It's up in the air. It's going to go back into the backfield there. All right. So into the end zone. So like I said, it's going to be touched back at 33 seconds left, guys, in the third, and start the third quarter. Down by 14 points. So, at this point here, like I said, we got to get it going. Need a big game. Need a quick score. Need a big gain of some kind. I'd like to see it be a big throw because I think that really would get the crowd and everything and the team pumped up. But, a big play of some kind is needed here. All right, 1st and 10, guys. Jones in shotgun formation. And fake the handoff, throw the ball deep. And, oh, no, I almost picked. That was the Theo Johnson. That was really, really tight coverage he threw into. But that was nearly intercepted. It got bounced off. They're going to throw it here. Got a double tight end set there to the left-hand side. Theo Johnson. Yeah. Had his hands on it. Should be a catch. But it popped off and went to Jeremy Chin at that point, who almost got the interception. Guys, again, these drops aren't helping. The people who love Daniel Jones always talk about the drops. They're not 100% wrong, to be honest with you guys. All right, got a delayed handoff there. Gonna get about a yard. That's on Devin Singletary, the 1 yard run. So 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9, guys. All right. Like I said, time for that pass. But again, this is the cynic in me. I'm expecting a 6-7 yard pass here as we go back to we get another commercial break. But how many times we see this, guys, where we get a 3rd down play and we're right just shy of the sticks? He said we looked out with that one the last drive, because I still say that was not a 1st down. That absolutely was not a 1st down. And yet they called it. We lucked out with that one there. We got away with one. I'll take it. But, yeah, it's not looking good for the offense here again, as usual. This offense looked better than week 2. Remember, that was the one where Jones threw 2 touchdowns. We, just basically lost because we'd have a kicker. This time we have a kicker. He's our 3rd down, third string kicker, but he's still a kicker. It's just, not looking good for this team. Not looking good at all. But again, we're one big play away from being back in it. When you're down by 2 touchdowns, it seems daunting. And it is daunting for the Giants, but for most teams, that's say we're down, but we can still come back. Just kind of a shame that we're so used to going 2 touchdowns, we're done. But, that's where we're at. 2 touchdowns seems done at this point for this team. All right, let's see here. So real quick, while they're doing that, let's give you guys some of the scores around the league. So Panthers are actually up against the Saints in the 3rd quarter, 17-13. I don't know who I want to. I guess we want the Panthers to win right now because they're ahead of us. They're the number 1 overall pick, I believe. Bills are up in the 3rd as well, 20-17 against the Dolphins. Chargers destroying the Browns, 20-3. Patriots up 10-7 on the Titans there at the 3rd quarter. Again, Falcons are up right now 21-10 on the Cowboys, also 3rd quarter. Bengals just scored to make it 30-10 right now against the Raiders. So again, that's definitely not a very close game at this point. And the Ravens are just destroying at this point the Broncos, 31-10. The Broncos have been doing better lately, guys. But yeah, Ravens are saying, no, not so fast. You're not there yet, guys. So that's all the scores around the league right now. So should be getting back to this game here just a second here. No, YouTube's giving our enjoy the Zen. They're showing me a flamingo for some reason. As we're back here with the to the game. Again, important 3rd down here because we're getting to the point where every drive becomes important. When you're down by 2 scores, but we're 3rd and 9, guys. 3rd and 9. Let's see if I'm right. Let's see if they throw in like 6-7 yards and a little bit short of the sticks, because that's been what the Giants do. Should not be a single route thrown in front of the sticks. Here we go. Dropping back. He's got all the time in the world. Gets the ball to Wandell. Gets the 1st down. Gets that 1st down. There we go. But if you notice what would happen, it was right at the sticks. So that's good. We actually threw to the sticks for once. It's like they're hearing me complain. This is, I think, the first time I've seen that in a long time. Usually, like I said, it's a couple yards. We're counting on somebody to get the yak yards for some reason. Can't count on that. 1st and 10, guys, about the 30 or 30 and a half yard line, I guess you can say at that point. Get him about a yard, Singletary. At this point here, guys, Tyrone Tracy should be the guy in. I see him swapping out now, though. He's the hotter hand the last couple weeks. Need your top talent out there. By the way, guys, we're starting the 4th quarter, and we're 14 minutes left in the 4th quarter. We got 63 passing yards for Daniel Jones. That's pathetic. All right, 2nd and 10. Fake the handoff. Jones back there to throwing it deep. And there we go. Gets it to Nabers, who gets the ball at that point, gets about 15 yards. But again, another late throw. He was wide open. He had to come back. You can see he was in the comeback motion at that point. They're going to show right now the replay. Does the same exact route that McLaurin did where he got the touchdown, basically. But he comes back to it. What you got to do is, you as a quarterback have to hit him as he's stuttering to stop a turnaround. He shouldn't have to keep moving like that. That's on Jones. Another late one, but listen, first down. That's all that matters right now. So 1st and 10, Jones under center, single back formation. Tracy's in there, but there we go. Oh, another drop. Theo Johnson, another drop, guys. Yeah. And the show is saying, and they're already saying the program is saying that I'm about to say too as well. Neither one of these have been easy no-brainers, and it's not thrown exactly great either because it's thrown way off. But listen, your hand hits it, it's on you. You should catch it. Got a commander player down, by the way. Mathis is down. Not to be confused with Judge Mathis. So back to commercials, guys. Back to commercials. You know, at this point here, you know, it's getting to go time. It's going to be where we got to get this going here. So, you know, but I like the fact they're passing it finally. Imagine they were passing the whole entire time. What would have happened? I mean, we're getting yards. Yeah, I'm glad we made the adjustment at halftime, but why do we have to wait to halftime to make that adjustment? You know, it shouldn't be like a thing that we go, oh, really, we should probably pass the ball, you think? Like, no, obviously you pass the goddamn ball. It's football. It's what you do. You pass. Like, it's just absolutely mind-boggling, guys. Absolutely mind-boggling. And now it's like, instead we've abandoned the run to a certain degree. We've got a couple of 1-yard runs by Singletary, and that's it. But it's like, put Tracy in there. He's the hot hand. Run by Tracy, pass. Run by Tracy, pass. Run by Tracy. Mix it up a little. It's like, are we doomed to having to pick one or the other? You know, like, we can't just go ahead and mix it up a little bit. You know, integrate both parts of the offense. You know, it's just like, it seems a little ridiculous to me. But, you know, I'd like to see him at this point, though. What I'd like to see them do is actually get a ball to Bellinger. Because Theo Johnson now 2 drops in this drive. It's time to throw the ball to Bellinger, who's for some reason been forgotten in this offense entirely, guys. And I'd still like to know what happened with that, because I feel like there's something behind the scenes we don't know about. But it just seems a little odd to me that they just completely abandoned using him. You know, when I had that great rookie year, was the backup last year, obviously, with Waller. Last year, obviously, wasn't a good year for him, especially Waller even being out. He still doesn't doing too much, but you got to try something. You can't just abandon the tight end position. And if Theo Johnson's going to have butterfingers, then maybe the Bellinger's the guy that you got to go ahead and throw the ball to and see what he can do. He was a very good security blanket for Daniel Jones back in 22. All right. Mathis going to the injury tent there. So this is the time, guys, to run the ball up a gut, by the way. Probably won't do it because that would make sense, but that's the time to do it. All right, 2nd and 10. And Nabers got the ball. There we go on an end around. Going to get about 4 or 5 yards there. I'll take that in the first down. Like I said, you got to go ahead and run up the gut, though. Like they're talking about on there, I love the idea of this because the D-line's got guys out. No, that's when you run up the freaking gut. That's why I was saying that. All right, so 3rd and 5. And we're throwing the ball again. And, oh, a couple bounces. There's a flag. Let's see what happens there. I want to see the replay on that one. Camera angle was not good on the initial. He was bounced a couple of times around Nabers trying to get it on, where he was a little bit past his sticks, too. Gave him pass interference on it, though. That's a first down for the Giants, guys. Listen, that's just as good as a catch sometimes. But let's take a look see the replay. Yeah. Wow. There we go. That's a better angle. Oh, yeah, he had his hand on his back. Yeah. I mean, listen, anytime you're a receiver and you get the ball thrown to you and your shoulder pads are popping out of your jersey, you're probably going to get a pass interference call, guys. That's pretty obvious you're going to get a pass interference. So listen, first down, I'll take it. So ball now at the 42-yard line. Quick pass to Nabers, who's going way behind. Oh my God, what are you doing, Nabers? Yeah, sometimes you take the 2-yard loss, Nabers. So went across the whole entire field, basically trying to get an opening to get some yards. Trying to make something happen. I get it, but yeah, no. And Jayden Daniels, literally, you can see him on the sideline talking trash to Malik Nabers afterwards. Oh my God, it was a really bad play at that point. So now 2nd and 15. So it doesn't mean like a 2-yard loss, turn be a 5-yard loss. That's got to be a conversation with him. Not today necessarily, but on Monday. Like when they're rewatching the film at that point, saying, "Hey, look, it's 3 yards, 3 yards that we could have had." So, all right, 2nd and 15, guys. Here we go. And again, we got to get some deep going, not just a Theo Johnson with his butterfingers. Delayed handoff to Tracy. There we go. Get Tracy involved. Look at that. So at least it's a third more manageable at that point. That's what I'm saying. Like Tracy's the guy that should get the ball there at that point. So got 6 yards at that point on that. So brings it 3rd and 9. Again, more manageable than 3rd and 15 at that point if it had not been a good pass. So all righty. So 3rd and 9, guys. You already know if they run one route in front of the sticks, I'm gonna be pissed off as anything there, guys. Nabers goes a little more tight against the line. Here we go. And Nabers is wide open and gets it. Falls forward for the first down, but that route was definitely, again, a yard or two short of where it should have been. Here we go. They're replaying it. Yep, he's good. He's good. They're questioning it because he started falling over, but yeah. They gave him first, 4th and 1. Hold on a second. No, call that. Challenge that. That's got to get challenged. There we go. It is being challenged officially, guys. So, like I said, that's one of those things that I get. It's hard to do it quickly, but yeah, he's moving his hands. He's putting forward. That's a challenge we should get. We should get that first down. Should be first down around the 32-yard line when that goes through. So, like I said, we're driving. We got something going here. It's just it'd be nice if we got this going the first half. It's kind of scary when it took to the third quarter to get positive in passing yards for the game. Absolutely goddamn ridiculous. So, Nabers, though, all of a sudden, I said it's weird. Again, kept him with no catches at all in the first half. And now instead, the Giants are all of a sudden using like you wouldn't believe. So, let's see here. Where's he at here for the game now? So you got Nabers on the game now is 7 catches, 53 yards, guys. So that's not a bad second half. Keep in mind, he had not a single catch the entire first half. So that's pretty impressive for just the one half. And scary thing is, you guys got 53 yards for Nabers now. Got 89 yards altogether in the game, passing for the Giants. That's kind of bad there. Kind of really bad. Tyrone Tracy, by the way, guys, up to 66 yards on the day. Solid day by him so far. Not amazing, like last week, obviously, but a solid day. I'll take that. Like I said, this whole thing boils down to the passing game just being abandoned that first half. You can't score tons of points when you're run, and eventually they stop you. The fumble obviously killed us. That fumble, guys, keep in mind, we were running the ball that drive. We were getting into scoring position before that fumble. That fumble is like That you could put that fumble back to like the Eric Gray fumble there a couple weeks ago, where that could have easily been a 7-point swing in this game. Well, guess what, guys? We're down by 14. If the Giants had gotten a touchdown on that and the Commanders didn't, it'd be a tie game right now. So, that's just big plays, guys. Big plays and momentum. Change a football game in a heartbeat. So, successful challenge. So it is call reverse as it should have been 1st and 10. So, like I said, great body control by Nabers to move up. But again, he shouldn't have had to move up. You run the damn route to the sticks. All right, 1st and 10. Obvious another pass there. Another quick pass to Wan'Dale Robinson this time. Going to get about 6-7 yards on that one there. Nice quick pass up the middle. They were talking about, oh, yeah, we go during the commercial break. They had Nabers and Daniels talking. That's the thing people don't think about. These guys were battling it out at LSU there for the last couple of years. Now they got to battle it out against each other. People forget the personal dynamics sometimes in this game. All right, 2nd and 4, guys. Theo Johnson in motion, single back formation. Jones back to throw again, and wide open is Slayton. Here we go. Oh, gonna get stopped around the 2-yard line, guys. But if he swung backwards when he first got hit, if he gets swung forwards, not that he can control that. I'm not trying to blame him when I say it that way, but if he had swung forward, that would have been a touchdown. That was look at that. They're showing it on a replay. This is why you have to do that mix at that point. They went to go ahead and hand it off, fake handoff, or to Tracy. Opened up the defense up the middle. Slayton was wide open, guys. Absolutely wide open. Okay, 1st and goal now. Wan'Dale Robinson in motion. He went to fake the handoff. There we go. Daniel Jones with the touchdown. No penalty flag I'm seeing. And he bounced off a defender, by the way, guys. Talked before about the Eckler doing it to our guys. He bounced off a defender, went further outside, and gets that touchdown. So, 9.5 minutes, guys. This game ain't over. As long as the defense does their job, the game is not over. That was 2 defenders that he bounced off of, guys. Woo. Like I said, the best part of him is his running game. And look at this now. We're going to go for 2. Why do we keep doing this 2-point thing? If we do the same 2-point play from last week, I'm going to be pissed off. 2-point attempts. I don't understand the point of it unless they just think we're going to try to get 2 field goals instead. 0 for 4 on 2-point conversions. Let's go for it again. If we miss this, it kills the momentum. I don't understand the whole point of that. Daniel Jones, guess what? Gets hit. Short. Doesn't get it. Can we end the goddamn 2-point conversions already? Now we're down by 8 points, guys. Now you just changed the complete dynamic of this goddamn game. Deb asked earlier about the people that don't want Dable fired and the play calling. That's what I mean by that. He's really starting to piss me off with that stuff. There's no reason. There's no reason to go for that. If you want to get cute and go for that when the game is tied, then go for it. Actually tied down by a point. I'm sorry, when you have to hit the extra point. Go for it. I get that. We did that the very first game that Dable coached against the Titans week 1 of 2022 and got it and won the game. Like, that's a ballsy move. I get it. But that's a stupid move. You just kill the momentum. Absolutely kill the goddamn momentum. There was no reason for that whatsoever. So now instead we're going to go down by 8 points. And now we have to go for 2 if we get another field goal. So we get another touchdown later on to try to tie it now. Absolute stupidity. So trust me, that'll definitely be a topic in the post-game show. That's for goddamn sure. Enough of the goddamn 2 points. That's the 5th one, guys. We haven't got a single one. You just, any positive feelings you get from that score are gone. Any positive feelings. And that's what happened in the last game. Again, like I said, it was horrible play. I don't know what the hell play that was. That was ridiculously bad. But this time now, instead, you have a play that just nobody was open. This isn't a good offense, guys. Deb says disgusting. Yeah, it's absolutely goddamn disgusting. It's a horrible play call. Take the field goal. Take the momentum. Now you just put the momentum back in the Commanders. And now the Commanders are thinking they got this. What's going on right now? Because if they score anything at all right now, that means, let's say they even score hypothetically just a field goal. You're asking the offense to do a field goal, a touchdown, and a 2-point conversion now just to tie the game. Absolutely ridiculous. So I think again, I called it before. I'm going to call it again, and I hate to keep calling this. It's time for a big play for the defense because that's the only way it's going to get done. Like I said, it's just, and oh my God, Daniel Jones was fumbled on the 2-point conversion, by the way. All right, so they're taking the ball at the kickoff return. They get the ball around the 36-yard line. Is where they're going to start. It's funny when I see something like 5 minutes later, the guys on the gameplay actually say it too. They said the same thing. It took me all the momentum you gained. They did. All right. Huddling up. Come on, defense. Got to get something going. Here. Daniels. Not Daniel. Daniels in the shotgun there. And running the ball. Right up the gut. And going to get only about a yard. Like I said, this defense all of a sudden is stopping the run. I'll give them credit on that part there. They are all of a sudden stopping the run. Whatever they figured out, carry that over. It's got to stop the pass, though, too. So, 2nd and 9. Here we go. Not a single sack in this game, by the way, guys, yet. For the team that leads the NFL in sacks. 8 minutes and 45 seconds left in the game. Haven't got a single sack yet. Great time for one. Got Burns getting the corner. Here we go. Oh, McFadden had his hands up. Yeah, just threw it away. 3rd and 9, guys. So, and that's what I was saying before with, if you're not going to get to the ball, sometimes you just throw the hands up at that point if you're not going to be. And that's what he did. Just hope you get it. They did. Third and 9. Here we go. Get to the quarterback. They're getting pressure on him, but yeah, no, oh my God. Eckler. Nope. Totally wide open. That's going to be a big play, guys. That's the stuff we got to figure out to stop. See the replay. I want to see this. Who was, but Dexter Lawrence was getting some pass rush on him. Burns was too. Wide open, guys. Nobody's on Austin Eckler at all. And it's man coverage. It's not even zone. It's a guy lost in man. I would love to find out who was supposed to be on him. Newman's the guy who ran towards him at that point. Phillips tried as well. You got both the rookies trying to get him down, but now Phillips is, by the way, being looked at by the training staff. Now they're showing the Falcons update again. It's like Falcons scoring again. Yep. 27-13 Falcons now. Like I said, at least we can see something positive. Tyler Algier getting a good run. He's a forgotten guy in Atlanta, by the way, guys. Like I said before, they were talking about trying to get Ojulari. Like if I was a team right now that was trying to trade with the Falcons, I would want Tyler Algier. I think he's a starting running back in this league and given the opportunity. They got Bijan Robinson. He's sitting behind him, obviously, at that point. And we'll see these guys later on in the season, obviously. But that's a guy that could easily be a starting running back in this league, I feel like. He's got 352 yards, averaging 5.2 yards per carry, guys. 1st and 10. Going to be a handoff at that point. Oh, defense again. Like I said, all of a sudden this defense is stopping the run, but we can't stop the pass now. We can't get at the quarterback. That was Micah McFadden on that play. So 2nd and 9. Time for a big play, though, guys. Time for a big play on our side, I should say, specific. But they're at the 35-yard line. So, I mean, at this point, they're going to might even get a field goal, getting more yards. Going to run, and yep, they're definitely in field goal range now. Gave up a 7-yard run, so that'd be like 3rd and 2, maybe even 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Yeah, it's McNichols. Again, yeah, 3rd and 4th, on the depth chart here. Running backs just tearing up his defense. And McNichols was the one guy able to stop most of this game, and all of a sudden can't on that play. So 3rd and 1. This is when we really need a big play by this defense. At this point, you need a turnover. Stop them from scoring. They get any points to this thing, which they're going to right now. We're done. 1st down. Down to the 23-yard line. McNichols again. Yeah, this pretty much takes the game. Because what they're doing is they're going to run the ball like crazy right now because they want to take time off. Because let's say hypothetically they get the field goal here. We got to get 2 scores. We're about to come up with 6 minutes left in the game, guys. What do you think the chances are we score twice in 6 minutes? Chances of scoring once in 6 minutes aren't exactly good. All righty, so 1st and 10. And like I said, running again. And just ripped us for 15 yards there. Chris Rodriguez Jr., guys. Again, 4th string running back. So, ex-teammate, by the way, looks like, of Drew Phillips there. He's a Kentucky guy as well in his 2nd year. But yeah, that's just ridiculous how wide open the lane was. His steps is about the same as winning. Odds are about the same as winning the Powerball. Yeah, I think the Powerball is more in reach than the Giants scoring twice within 5 minutes at this point. At this point, they get a touchdown. This game's definitely over, though. That's for sure. But it definitely feels over now. Another run. Getting about 2 yards. Be a 2nd and 10 at the 6-yard line. Like I said, look at the way it's going. Just running this clock down. And we got all of our timeouts left, guys. But like I said, if we don't get a turnover here, this game's over. And it's a big ask for defense. Here we go. 2nd and goal. Should be snapping a second. They're just bringing that clock down. Running the ball again. So be a 3rd and goal at about the 3-yard line. And here's the thing now. We're gonna get this next play is gonna be, the game clock will be under 4 minutes. Do it again, it'll be 3 minutes, and you're gonna ask the Giants to score twice in 3 minutes. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. So all right. Like I said, 3rd and goal here, guys. That's the 3-yard line. And they're gonna pass. I'm kind of shocked by that. I would not be passing. Let that clean clock run out. And they're just throwing it away. So that'll be 4th and goal. Play clock stops at 3:49. They'll get a field goal here. So the Giants will have 3.5 minutes to score twice. That's pretty bad. And they're not wrong. It's lucky that Ojulari didn't get a late call, by the way, in that hit. Ojulari took him down right after he threw the ball. It was a close call, though. Either way, I could see, especially because people forget they're showing it on replay. It's in slow motion. Makes it look much worse than it does in regular. So, yep, there's the 20-yard field goal. So we're officially down by 11 points, guys. So, like I said, now you got 3 minutes, 45 seconds to get a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and a second score of some kind. What do you think the chances are of that one? Not very high. Not very high, guys. So again, in 2 weeks, we'll be discussing our quarterback preview during the bye week, guys. That'll definitely be, a good show, I think, overall. So we'll let you guys know better on our schedule that week when that comes up there. Because this week coming up, we're going to prepare for a game we actually might win against the Panthers in Germany. We'll see. So it should be interesting overall. The Panthers, they're looking better today, though. The Panthers actually might come off with a win. So, listen, I'm not going to say I'm pro tanking, but I will say it maybe not the worst thing if we do lose to the Panthers. Just saying. Yeah. Actually, Panthers are back up now. Back down. I'm sorry. And the Saints are beating them. I mean, either one of those two teams is actually, is actually ahead of us right now, I believe, in the draft. So, and Deb says it's not just the QB. I think part of it is though is the issue the team has overall. It's hard to play tough at that point when you feel like you're just going to lose all the time. And that's where it's at. I think with this team at this point. But yeah, Saints up now 22-17 to the Panthers. Dolphins and Bills now tied 20-20. Chargers up 23-3 on the Browns, so no change there. 11 minutes left in that game. Tie game also Patriots and Titans at 10 apiece there in the fourth quarter with just under 7 to go. Delay in the game for some reason here on the Falcons Cowboys. Now that is in Atlanta, so I'm a bit confused on why they have to delay it. It's back up now, 8 minutes left, it looks like. So anyway, I wasn't sure why they had delayed it because that's a dome. It's a retractable roof, so it can open at that point there, but shouldn't be any weather issues obviously causing that. And then you got the Bengals just destroying the Raiders right now, 31-10. And then Ravens just absolutely spanking the Broncos now as well, 41-10. So got a couple of close games, that's for sure. As the Browns the Bills just got a touchdown, so they're officially up again on the Dolphins. But here we go now. Kickoff should be coming in a second here. Let's see if the Giants get let's be honest, quick score, onside kick, another quick score. That's their only shot. Gonna have to return the ball. Got it about the 1 yard line. It takes up more time off the clock. Eric Gray, of course, not doing much. Down to the 26. The rare Dane Belton viewing there on the special teams there. Kind of shocked you're not seeing him more. Especially next year. Keep in mind that you got a free agent there in Jason Pinnock, who I don't think he's going to command a lot of money, but he's in decent safety in this league. Someone's going to want to give him something. I thought they might try to put Belton in a little more often to see if he can replace him and save some money that way. Wan'Dale Robinson in motion going down to the left side there. Shotgun formation. Of course, Daniel Jones is going to pass. I don't expect to see a run base the rest of the game. Nabers catches the ball. Got to jump to go get it for a 9-yard gain. Bad thing is that throw is so bad. Again, you get a jump back to it, and now clock's still running. Jones back to throw again. Theo Johnson this time actually does catch it. We're down to midfield, but again, we're not giving the guys a chance to get outside. But yeah, finally didn't drop the ball. At least I guess that's something positive. Trying to be positive at midfield. Throwing the ball again. Daniel Jones does have all the time in the world, but of course he intercepts, and then the ball gets knocked out. Oh my God. And then Slayton picks it up and doesn't run with it. Now there's a flag on the play. What the hell's going on here, guys? Like, why would Slayton not run with it? Here you go, the replay right now. So Slayton, obvious pass interference call. That's what the flag I got to be is about, but wow. Slayton pops it out as the defender goes to stand up. Here we go. Catch, fumble, recovered by the offense. So yeah, I mean the Giants easily could have, if Slade could easily go and get that ball, run it, possibly even get a touchdown. He's wide open. He is on the sidelines now being looked at, so I'm not sure if he got hurt now on that play. But yeah, that's a weird play, guys. That's a weird play. But no, I guess another first down. Yeah, Slayton is definitely being looked at. They're not saying what they. Yeah, they're reviewing the turnover still, by the way, guys. But either way, it's pass interference. You call it, and he gets the ball. They get the ball there either way. So I don't understand why they're going crazy about the review and stuff like that. Slayton seemed really stumbled a little bit there when he went to get the ball. I'm wondering if he got. Is this another concussion issue or whatever? I don't know. Okay, here we go. It's not being very obvious what they're talking about there. So 35-yard line, the runner was down, they said. So, yeah. Either way, it's going to be the Giants' ball. Either take the penalty or they get the extra yards at that point there. Okay, there we go. So they're taking the pass interference at that point and taking away the interception, and it's if the Slayton part never happened. So if Slayton had a ran to get the end zone, hypothetically, that would have been called back anyway. Yeah, that's a really confusing play, guys. 2 minutes 57 seconds left. By the way, those keep an eye on the clock because again, we got to keep an eye on it. Giants got the ball at the 35-yard line there in Commander's territory, so we're definitely in scoring opportunity here. At this point here, you got to take a deep bomb to the end zone, guys. You got to try to get a quick score, but instead we're throwing the ball 5 yards down the field because that's what the Giants do. Because you got to think about this. If we take a whole bunch of time off here to get this touchdown, let's say hypothetically, best case scenario, we get a touchdown. By the way, Wan'Dale Robinson should have had that. Should count as another drop. But if hypothetically we get a touchdown here, we're taking so much time off the clock to get there that it's going to be almost impossible to get a second score. Touchdown is a win, guys. We're still down by 4 in that case. There, if we even get actually, we'll be down by 3 if we get this 2 point we'd have to go for, obviously. There we go. They're taking the deep shot. And Theo Johnson for the touchdown. There we go. Like I said, guys, you got to take that deep shot. Theo Johnson. All right, so we're officially down by 5 guys. So that means we're going to have, I didn't say 5 guys. I want a burger. But okay, so we're down by 5. We got to go for the 2 point. That puts us down by 3 points, assuming we get that, which would be our first one the entire time. By the way, bad coverage by Bobby Wagner on that. I don't know if he was counting on deep help somewhere that just didn't come in. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff. Look at Theo Johnson's been open, guys, multiple times this game. Wasn't for the drops, he'd be having a really big game. All right, 2 point conversion here. Let's see. It'd be our first one we get all year, guys. We're 0 for 5 in the season. Got shotgun formation, single back on the left-hand side. Going for pass. Jones having to move around a little bit there. He's trying to wait for something open. He's going to get hit, sacked. This one goes back to that 2 point conversion we tried before, guys, because if not, we would be up down by right now by 3 points. That's the problem here. We didn't go for the first one, try to get too fancy. We'd be through an extra point right now, be down by 3 points. Now instead, we're going to have to go for an onside kick and hope for another fucking touchdown. Oh, my God. This is stuff that pisses me off. There was no point in doing that. Absolutely no damn point. Sucks, but is what it is, I guess, guys. All right, 2 minutes, 48 seconds. Here we go. Giants do have all 3 timeouts. Deb says, Dable press conference. We have to look at the tapes. Yeah. Just stop calling 2-point conversion. We don't have to. Freaking morons. And they're in a regular kickoff here. That's crazy, guys. Makes no sense to me. Why would you not go for an onside kick? But now you want the defense to stop them. You're going to have like a minute left if you get a 3 and out at that point, hypothetically. Because you got to use some of your timeouts, obviously. And yeah, not a fan of this, guys. So they're gonna and here's the thing: what are you gonna do if you're the Commanders right now? You're gonna run the ball. You're gonna run the ball like crazy. And what are the Giants not be able to do? Chris Rodriguez Jr., by the way, is the running back in the backfield shotgun formation with Jayden Daniels. He's the guy we've had trouble stopping. And we did get him this time. Like Micah McFadden got him in the backfield. He did slide forward for a yard, but so now we're gonna let this go down at this point. Now what's nice is to let this go down. They're gonna stop the ball. 2-minute warning at this point. They're the next play, which would mean that Giants have potential here to get the ball back. They can get this 3 and out with some time to do something. Get like a minute and a half or so, a minute and 45 seconds. Again, if we can get a 3 and out, and then still have 2 timeouts. Jayden Daniels again, shotgun formation. Ben Sinnott goes into inline, and they're gonna pass. Oh my God, wide open. Oh my God, Zacchaeus, and yeah, they're now in field goal range. Absolutely in field goal range now, guys. This game's over. Absolutely over. JC and Wise just looks like nobody comes back to the ball to help DJ. Here's the problem. Come back where? You're talking about the 2-point conversion? I mean, if that's the 2-point conversion talk about it, come back out of the end zone and pointless. So yeah, guys, that play pretty much ends this. So I'll let you guys know now. We're going to be having our post-game show here shortly. Rob will be on there with me for that one there. As soon as this game's over, we'll take just a minute break or so because, I am only human. I have to take a little bit of a bathroom break and all before we get the post-game started. But we'll get going with that there shortly. That will be on the same channel you're watching now, but it will be on a separate video. We keep that separate because we make that into our audio podcast for later on. So, like I said, best way to do that is keep an eye out in a minute after we get off here. Rob and I will pop onto that. So, but yeah, obviously, Commanders here are going to just run down the clock, guys. They're going to run, get be up by, actually we're down by 5. So technically, if they get a field goal, we're down by 8, which means, okay, this is where it gets craziness. This 2-point conversion crap's got to end. That's what messed up this whole thing. But yeah, we're down by 8, and technically the Giants have a chance to come back and get that. But here's the problem: to get the ball back with like no time whatsoever, have to get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion when we're now 0-5 on 2-point conversions in the season. Makes no sense. So, well, at least, guys, this will be helping us towards the quarterback for next year, I guess. I don't want to tank, but I'm trying to look at it, that's the positive spin in this whole thing, is that we get the chance to get a better quarterback next year. Let's see real quick while we're in the commercial break here. Let's see where we're at. Saints are still up, by the way, on the Panthers, 22-17. Bills, like I said, up by a touchdown. Titans have gone up by a touchdown on the Patriots with 3 minutes left there. Raiders scored. Not that it matters much. They're down now 31-17 to the Bengals with 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter, guys. So, not about you all, but way too many commercials now. There we go. 1 minute, 56 seconds. All right. Let's see what we got here. Maybe some kind of miracle turnover. That's basically our only thing we can hope for. All right. Oh, a couple missed. We got a flag on this. We got a couple flags here. but that was about a 4 or 5 yard carry there by Chris Rodriguez Jr. there. Face mask on the defense. There we go. Half the distance to goal. That's on DJ Davison. Let's see. They're going to show it right now. Yeah, I mean, the hand placement was bad, but the problem is once he got, and I get it, you're making a split decision, but you feel a face mask, and you could feel a face mask even with a glove. You got to stop. You can't yank him down by the goddamn face mask. Just helping him. All right. Minute 50 seconds left, guys. They're keeping Rodriguez in. He's been doing pretty good against us. They have a weird setup here now with 2 blockers in the backfield. They're obviously running the ball. And they're going to get a bunch of yards. What's crazy is you got 2 blockers in the backfield. You obviously know where the play is going based on where the blockers go. That's why you bring them in. And yet they still just got, still just went ahead and got yards. Giants do finally call their first timeout, though. I guess they're just not fully giving up just in case, but might as well give up. This is, like I said, this is just another frustrating game, guys. Just another frustrating game. It's about a 3-game losing streak for the Giants. Listen, we're Giants fans. We're used to that. Doesn't get us concerned. It's like business as usual. All right, minute 45 here, guys. 2nd and 5. Here we go. Let's see if we can get some kind of miracle. But you got to think they're going to keep running the ball. And yet they are running the ball again. And just driving on our defense, guys. DJ Davidson, by the way, the guy just got that face mask call. That's who got drived. 3rd and 1 it's going to be. Yeah. Another frustrating game and a very frustrating season, guys. Sutton's we need some changes again next year. So the big thing for me is the quarterback. But you can't win when you got 0 passing yards the first half of a game. Can't win. It's absolutely impossible. You're down 2 touchdowns at the half. When your team that scores 2 touchdowns a game. So, yeah. Not good. Not good, guys. We did use a timeout, by the way, so we're down to 1 timeout. 3rd and 1. And another run, but inch forward, I think he got the touchdown. They're going to give him just shy of it, which, yeah. Like a half yard to go. Look at it churning and just, yep, they're not wrong. Glad the announcers, by the way, are harping on this 2-point conversion statement vibe, and makes me feel like I'm not wrong. But I know I'm right, but it's nice to have it validated by somebody else like that. So, I mean, you got to go ahead and not kill the momentum. So instead, you went ahead and did something that changed the scoring going forward and just totally killed this momentum. Like I said, absolutely insane. So, minute 37 left, guys. 1st and goal. And the crazy thing is, here we go. Going for the tush push move, you can tell. Oh, no, they're kneeling. They're kneeling. Oh, actually, we're out of timeouts. So they're just going to end it. They're just going to end it. Which is smart. That's what they should do. So, minute 22 seconds left. We got no timeouts to stop it. They're just going to run down the clock, guys. Game is officially over. So, all right, guys. Listen, real quick while we get the rundown here. Appreciate you guys for watching here. Hope you enjoyed. Nice to have other frustrated Giants fans with us here as we're going over the game. We'll be, like I said, on with the post-game show here in just a second. If you haven't already, guys, do me a favor. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Like I said, we do 3 nights a week. We do live shows Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We also do our post-game show, and we will do play-by-plays like this here occasionally as well. Here it's become more of a common thing. our first year doing that. But like I said, we'll be here for that post-game show momentarily. Appreciate you guys for watching. And like I said, we'll be seeing you guys momentarily. Like I said, just go to the channel, regardless if you're on Facebook, YouTube, whatever, go to the page channel. And like I said, we'll be on momentarily with our post-game show. So 26 seconds left. They are downing it for the last time. They can just run out the clock there. So we'll see you guys momentarily.
Thanks for listening to Two Giant Goofballs, a New York Giants podcast. We appreciate your support.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please.